This is a production of Darn TV.
Ooh, groovy.
Back to the music.
Yeah.
I gotta get your
Things
guys'
are happening.
There you go. Now I got your window up.
Yeah.
My apologies.
All the
We got
equipment's
music.
working.
We got
Everything's
screens.
Welcome.
7:13, not too bad.
We're just one day late and
Yeah.
13 minutes. 24 hours and 13 minutes late. Episode 88. Willie Matajovic episode.
Oh,
Look at this
Willie
67 just in full bloom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Poppin'.
Golly, lights right up. You are looking good, dude. You are looking good.
Thank you.
I was trying, but you're better. I'm just loud.
I'm going yellow numbers today.
Yeah, that's got 2 flat tires. It ain't seen daylight for 2 weeks, so working on it, I think. Yeah.
Kind of a slow weekend we just kind of left off of there.
Well, the big focus was on championship night.
Championship night.
Yeah.
We've settled some championships. Isn't that crazy to say? Where the longest day of the year was when? Sunday?
I think they called it Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday?
Yeah. I
And
like
that
it
was
2 in the
also
morning, so
the championship.
it seems all right that way. I mean, yeah. Summer just started. We're done racing.
Oh, it gets busy these
Oh,
next few weeks.
Yeah. There's plenty going on. Yeah.
Now until, well, call it, about the 3rd or 4th week in August.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we
pretty
kind of
solid.
have a weekend off in there in the middle. So now through the mod tour, we're pretty balls out. And then we have a weekend that where all we have is Underwood, I think, right in the middle there.
Because we got Dirt Wars now.
No,
Or,
Dirt Wars is...
Or I'm sorry, not Dirt Wars, but the mod.
Yep. But that's like
Deal
2
in
weeks after mod tour. So you go mod tour, that mod tour ends, and then there's nothing. So we end on a Friday night. So we have nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday. And then that next weekend, all we have is Underwood Sunday. Unless Dickinson throws a night in there, which I don't know if they will or won't. And then we go with the mod deal in Estevan. And then it's a and then Governor's Cup, and then Cole County, and then second Nodak thing, and then Williston doubleheader, and then Estevan doubleheader again, Dirt Wars, and then
Back
Motor
to
Magic,
school.
and then back to school, Motor Magic.
Easy.
Sprint cars
On
come
the back
back.
to school.
Wow.
Everybody just got a lesson on the calendar that I'm looking at in the future.
Yeah.
A quick lesson.
However, you have left gaps, it seems, this year that I don't remember in the past. Not long ago, 2 weeks ago, there was an open Saturday. That felt weird, and now this past weekend, an open Saturday.
And again, as we've reflected, every 6 years the calendar gets a little wild and funky, so I think that's a little play in there too. Because Estevan wants to get in as many nights as they can, but...
And they're trying every track,
So
playing with weather, not scheduling. I thought it was weird too. I took advantage of the night off, and we cooked some supper at home. I could have went to Thunder Mountain. Some people messaged me, why aren't you at Thunder Mountain? And I'm going to be real with you. I enjoyed the night off.
yeah, I did too. Both of them, Friday and Saturday.
Well, Friday night we were down in Mandan.
Yeah.
Went down
I
to
wasn't.
Dakota Speedway just to kind of hang out and watch the old brother race. SIBO Motorsports Rundown specializes in high-performance parts, chassis repair. Call Ryan 701-720-3889. We thought we were going to take the Broadster's car there. I think Brody's car is going to be retired, I believe. It's done ski.
Well, it definitely hit things hard.
You know, that's hard to believe. If I could go back to opening night at Nodak with Taylor Stenvold, his wreck. And immediately, I think, I bumped into Chad Strachan, and he said, it's done.
Yeah.
How do you kill a race car? You know, it just...
Well, we call it the petty bar, the bar that goes from the right front, right. The whole horns are bent, number one. Everything from the firewall forward is pushed over, the whole front clip is bent, pushed over, caved in, and into the cross member. The cross member is pushed because the motor mount, how it didn't break the motor.
Because that happens often.
How it didn't break the motor, we're lucky as
Pulls
shit.
the side of the block out.
But it actually pushed into the actual cross member. Like when it pushed over, the motor held it there, and it's indented in like 2 inches into the cross member.
Yee.
That means it's bent.
And that happens, but Brody's fine.
Brody's fine. Brody is 100% okay. The second car, or the extra car, the 9D car, is going to have a 19 on it, and he will be racing Underwood, I believe. It will be his first night out in it. So
That'd be next Thursday.
we can talk about it as we get to it. But got a little ahead of ourselves.
You're breaking your own rules.
Well, I put a rundown on the side just because SIBO Motorsports sponsors it. I should put rundown. Whatever
Hopefully.
the hell we want to talk about in whatever order.
Yeah, this ain't a driver's meeting. We're not doing
Left turn.
Yeah. Look, a
Right
squirrel.
turn.
Oh.
And squirrels do show up every now and then. Brad King proved that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where do we want to start? Dakota
What'd you
Speedway?
do in Mandan? Yeah, what'd you do in Mandan?
Went down to the Dakota Speedway Friday just as a fan. Hung out with the Iversons, Jax Iverson, and he joked with me. He goes, "Are you going to come to Mandan and watch me?" And I said, "Sure, I'll go to Mandan and hang out with you." And then we left a little early, Jenny and I and Peyton and Max, or Jenny and I and Max. Peyton wasn't with. We went to the ground round. Kind of.
May it rest in peace here.
I miss it.
What a crime.
Yeah.
We got the old
Kind of
good old
local.
Popcorn and ranch.
popcorn. Well, I didn't eat any of the popcorn, but we didn't get ranch neither. But you are correct. We used to do that a lot.
Tina would have been both.
Chicken chicken tortilla cheese soup
Yep.
with chicken Alfredo, and then Jenny, I think, got the. I'm not sure. She got some pasta.
Did
or
it
whatever.
feel the same? Did it?
You got bigger portions and more sauce down there. That's all I came up with.
Wow. I miss it.
So do I.
Well, it was fun to eat there because you were so close to Nodak.
Yeah.
So that felt right that way.
Yeah.
We just wanted to make a trip to the
Good
ground
Caesars.
round.
Yeah.
And so we encompassed it in a night at
Into
the
a
races
racetrack night.
as just fans or just hanging out. No jobs, nothing.
And hanging out in the stands. Did you say that? Or are you in
Oh
the
no,
pits?
we were in the pits.
Okay.
I don't go to the. I'm not a very good spectator. If you can imagine, me spectating doesn't work out very well. I get
Twitchy.
yeah.
Why are you announcing? You're just sitting here.
I start looking around and I go, I wonder if there's a job up there they need done because I could go up and do that for them. We'll touch quickly on hobby stocks down there, Josh Rorick. Just so the fans understand, Dakota Speedway hobby stocks different than IMCA hobby stocks. IMCA hobbies cannot go down there and race with them. I believe this was they call it a Mary Vetter hobby stock challenge or something.
I was catching that. Does Jamestown have the same class? Yes.
Yes, but a different set of rules. There's I don't know how many rules. Somebody can correct me. There's a handful of rules, as far as I know, that are different between Mandan and Jamestown. And then there's some different rules, again, when you go to like Lisbon or one of the other ones. I don't get involved in that. I can only pray, and I've pushed and pushed and pushed for so long. I'm not pushing anymore. It'll happen when it happens. But I can only go to bed every night praying that they switch to IMCA hobbies so the rest of the world, we can all go down there. But
Someday. Not today.
Yeah, someday.
I think the main contributing factor there is they're thinking, should we switch to IMCA hobby stocks? And then they say, well, 70. Nope, we're not switching.
Maybe. I don't know. But Josh Rorick, he's been in the Dakota Hobbies for quite a few years down there. I believe he raced a mod for a couple years. But drives a Ford, has a Ford engine. He's a true Ford.
Yeah, he's an icon in the class. Like I say, he did venture into a mod for a little bit, but finding his place in that. Now, I think a Camaro can still show up there.
That is correct.
So
You are correct. The
Yeah.
11 of number 11.
a couple of Camaro guys at the table here yet, at least in memory. Actually, I still got one. So
And the Camaros that we remembered. Not
right.
the
Right.
Yeah.
Camaro body that Stu so
Not the third or
blatantly disrespected last week. So it was ugly.
Well, it's not the second generation, so there is that.
Preston Martin, that was night number 2. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Night number 2 of the Legendary Tour, the Legend Tour. Preston Martin won down there. 52 legends in the house.
Whew. Wow. Impressive.
5 heat races, 3 B mains to make an A main. And they ran good. Like, that was a really good feature race for the legends. Not everybody's fans. What I think is becoming really cool is the more that these guys travel, the legends, Preston Martin, some of these guys travel down south, they're starting to race more sideways.
Yeah.
Remember how legends used to be forward, straighter the better.
Keeping it under you.
Keeping it under you. Now you watch them in Underwood, too. They're laying it in there.
Yeah.
Because that's how Preston's been driving the whole time, and I'm sure they're watching him. I thought Austin had that one.
Right.
He was rolling.
They were battling, crossing over, back and forth. It was really good racing. Really, really good racing.
I've drove one, albeit probably 20 years ago now, but I learned quickly that hanging them out, like you're saying, was spooky because they come around so fast and easy. Wanted it on the tight side for a little security. So when you see those sliding, that's pretty impressive. So because they're short wheelbase cars and just prone to going around so easily when they're sliding.
I was watching this race. I mentioned it to Brandon, and my wife Leanna said, "You got to talk about it." And I said, "Well, Brandon, don't play that way." So this is an unauthorized hot sauce topic.
Woo!
Well, because I wanted to educate myself on the night of the racing, and so I'm watching the legends, and a couple guys get into each other. 1 or 2 didn't really catch it, and another individual gets out, and he starts throwing haymakers in the car at the other guy.
If you didn't see it, go to IMCA Doom Scroll. It's on the Doom Scroll.
I did not see it.
It has made the Doom Scroll.
We had little Rock'em Sock'em robots?
It was all of that.
Were they both out?
No. One guy was in there just taking it.
Taking it? Oh, boy. Oh.
And then he got escorted out and had to do the walk of shame over the track and out. And, it was theater.
This
little
is
Daytona Nights.
I was standing
That's
down.
awesome. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Hot sauce is calling. Unauthorized.
The
my
bad
dad
phone.
Is. It's the landlord here.
Oh, boy, I better see what's going on. We left him 2 parking spots in the driveway.
But, Jordan, the emotion inside the car, it's got to be you're feeling it. And how do you must have had to deal with that where you were upset with someone and wanted to do that.
I would reflect that, I don't know. It's been a while. But when somebody's up against you and you're starting to go around or something and they don't let off, well, that'll get you stirred up. It gets me stirred up. It's like, let off.
And you can hear the motor just going.
Yeah, right. They're not letting off, and you can't straighten it out because you're sideways or whatever, and it's let off with a lot of swearing.
Here's Brandon. I was down with my brother. My brother parks in turn 4, down in the infield in turn 4. We were sitting there, and we made an adjustment on his car. And I was like, oh man, I'm concerned because I think these legends are going to burn it off a little bit more than we give them credit for. So I said, well, I'll make a walk down to turn 1 and 2 just so I can see what that ends like. And as I get down there, that's when said wreck happens and said guy gets out of the car and goes over there. And I just casually stop and I look up there and I go, cool. And I start walking because I'm looking at the racetrack. I'm on a mission, man. I'm looking at the racetrack. And about 3 or 4 people stop me, and everybody's getting up in the air, and they want to run out there and help and do this and freaking out. And I'm just casually, they go, Brandon, what are we going to do? And I go, they got it under control. Ain't nothing going to happen here.
They'll get tired.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah,
you do remain calm. And I was one of those guys that got excited. And so did Leanna. She's like, he can't do that. And what happens?
What was the fallout?
I have no idea.
Huh.
No idea.
Huh.
It's a weird. The people.
When Smallsy and Dylan did it, there was
here's
there
my
was IMCA fines
for Leanne, your wife. For all the I don't want to call them sensitive people, but they're kind of stuff like that gets them worked up. Okay, and it's cool. That I enjoy it. It's emotion. But that same emotion that they have when they see that and he can't do that. He's got to be suspended. That's emotion coming out in you when you watch that. That same emotion magnified by 10 is in a race car driver.
Right.
And
right.
when that race car driver feels that he was wronged in that race car, that same emotion that's magnified by 10 has the ability to come out in that race car driver, and that's how things like that happen. Did I explain it clear enough?
For me, it did.
But a very
I was reflecting.
More sensitive side to it. It makes me think of the Tony Stewart situation. Same deal. The individual flooded with emotion gets out of the car, mad at Tony, and things get nuts, and we lose a driver over that. There's a strong rule not to get out on the racetrack.
Very much so.
Very much so. I'm sure.
And that was the fallout of the Tony deal. Don't get out of your car, no matter what.
And honestly, racetracks, we were super strict on it for several years. Don't get out of your car. Don't get out of your car. Don't get out of your car. All racetracks have been pretty lax on it, I would say. It's kind of one of them things you get hard right away, and then over time we kind of relax it. Because I'm guilty of it. I've watched people in Underwood as I'm race director. Something happens, the first thing they do is get out of the car, and I'm like,
a lot of times it's to help hook up the car.
Right. So where do we draw the line?
Yeah.
But in this instance, Mike King, I believe, issued an apology for getting out of the car. I think he did on Facebook. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's some ramifications.
I've been busy at my day job this week, so I've little of anything. So
it's that old adage. I mean, they were kind of in front of the grandstand, so they kind of put on a show. But you fight in the pit area, I'm going to fine you $500 and suspend you a week. You fight on the front straightaway, I'm still going to fine you the $500, but you ain't getting suspended.
What's that racetrack that
I might even pay you?
Bowman Gray, is that what it is?
Yep. Oh man,
Dakota Speedway
that's
is going to have
a
25% attendance increase next week.
Well,
it's crazy. You're not wrong, and we somehow got to get past.
People love chaos.
It's just like the darn TV girls. There are people out there that are sensitive to good-looking women that maybe don't wear a lot of clothes, that are willing to show skin, and they don't like the concept of a trophy girl. So that's why I tried to bring the darn TV girls back with Maggie and Brandy, in a sense, that made sense.
Right.
That
you're selling a little sex appeal.
Yep.
It's worked for decades. It still can.
Maggie checking in. He did get suspended from Mandan.
Oh boy. Wow.
Now, what does that mean, suspended from Mandan? Is that a life deal?
Well, I would say it's...
And that would be significant because
some time.
If you're a legend driver and that place is legend heaven.
Yeah, it is.
Jeff Bieber checking in. Hey, dudes.
Hey.
We just lost Jordan. He's thinking about his corn.
Corn, yeah.
For a certain amount of time. I don't know. They'll disclose it, or somebody will disclose it at some point in time.
In the past, it's been a week or two type of deal, a show or two.
Messages, drivers, don't get out of your damn car. And don't go punch people, especially if they have their helmet on. I don't know. If you guys...
It'd probably hurt your hand.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to punch somebody with a helmet, here's what you do first. You have your helmet sitting there. You put your hand in it. You grab the front of it, okay? You hold it, and then you punch it. And you just go, does that feel good? So when you get
the answer is no.
So when you get out of your car and you're going to go punch a guy with a helmet on, I want you to think back to that time that you had your helmet in your hand and you punched it and go, does that feel good?
Jesus, I thought I broke a knuckle. I broke my hand. Yeah. Yeah, if we can remember that, not much will happen.
But like I said, emotions times 10 are flowing through you.
And what I'm thinking about there when you say have your – what I'm envisioning is Kyle Larson when he did have his helmet off and he had his helmet in his hand when Bubba came. I'm telling you, I love Kyle Larson.
Gonna haymaker him with the helmet?
Oh, I'm telling you, someone starts shoving you and you got that ready to go.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was major restraint and maturity. I'm telling you.
Yeah. See, now that would have got some damage done. Wouldn't hurt your hand. The helmet would have taken it. Right. Huh. Well, heck. That's awesome. I missed it all. I didn't even know anything about it. Golly, I gotta start paying attention. How was the track? Wet, dry, rough?
It looked smooth.
No.
It looked dry.
No, there was moisture in it. You would have enjoyed it. You would have enjoyed it. It was
Mandan.
It was not Mandan-esque, but it hasn't been Mandan-esque
Since the sprint cars.
Since the sprint cars.
That's why I keep asking.
Well, it's probably all the rain we'd be getting then. But it doesn't look.
It's not rough. It's got some chop to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't look like you're going to get mud clumps on your car.
You're not going to scrape mud, but you got a little bit of surface.
But it has some chop to it. It has a little bit of
and
it's kind of spotty. It has strips and it has spots and whatever. Yeah,
fun.
It's not Mandan-esque. It's
again, since the sprint car night, I've been checking in. So, wow.
Slingshots. Landon Holgren picked up the win. Caden Davenport, Haley Keller, Hallie Turnbull was out front. Got a little sideways coming out of turn 4. Lost a bunch of momentum. You can't break momentum in them slingshots. I thought Hallie was going to get it, but
Hallie was in the house. Was Eli in a legend then?
Eli was in a legend.
Okay.
Some trouble. He pulled off in the heat race, and I think he pulled off in the
feature
in the B main as well. Then we'll go to the IMCA classes.
I see that one of Jeremy's daughters did win a feature somewhere. I did catch
think
that.
Jamestown.
Okay. So
I
that was
believe so.
exciting.
Yep.
I think that would be a first, I believe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
IMCA stock cars. Matt Dosh, he picked up the win, his first win of the year. Jason Berg, second. Jason's been on fire.
Yeah. He had a second here earlier, too. So
Jeff Hellman, Todd Carter, and then the Brockster, Brock, finishing 5th. Had to work pretty hard on that. He got kind of stuck in the middle. You try to go 3 wide. You got to make up ground. Like, once these guys start racing, you've been down there.
Yeah.
Even with the track having a little bit more moisture.
It's two-dimensional. You can't pick it up banging it off the cushion because there ain't one.
Right. Well, there is a little bit of one now.
I see.
They're able to ride that cushion. But what I'm saying is even with the track having some moisture in it, you still can only make up feet, not car lengths.
Yeah.
So once you get strung out, you need a caution, and they went 20 laps.
Yeah, they're 2 car lengths ahead of you down there. It's a straightaway.
It takes you 10 laps to get to
It
them.
does.
If you're faster than
It's hundredths of a second. It's not dimes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the guys that are good there are really good. Jeff Heilman there, motor broke the week before.
Yep.
So he obviously got it fixed, was able to come back to a third.
Yep. And then modifieds. Chris Pittenger picked up the win.
Is that a first?
I don't know that answer.
I would say yes. Yes.
That's what I would think.
And, he mentioned in his interview that he's starting to look for his car's for sale. I think he said it was a 2014 way back. Of course, Rage. And Scotty Gardner mentioned that was his best finish at Dakota Speedway in the modified. The Nuggy Buggy.
So I think, if I remember right, Chris Pittenger's car is the sister car. Came from the same place at the same time. Brock Beater bought a Rage from down there, and Chris Pittenger bought a Rage from Colorado. Brock's won a couple sport mod features, including Oktoberfest, and then now Cole Slaybaugh has it.
Oh.
So Rage, everyone loves the Rage race car, and you hear it all the time, and Chris did as well, thanking Justin O'Brien for the support all the way back on a 14 car, still supporting him. Justin O'Brien must get no sleep.
He must not. I would agree. Yeah, 10, 15-year-old cars are still getting her done, and that's awesome.
I don't think I was just going to look up the Legendary Tour, give them some, but I don't think they have their own My Race Pass page.
On that Rage deal there, my 2 stock cars, the yellow numbered one is a whoop ass, but the red numbered one is a Rage. Whoop ass was making it for both White Box and Rage at the time. Mine are 2012s, so I was not dealing with Justin at the time, but
so stock car stuff does not deal with Justin, just so you know.
That's not even current?
Not even current. That's all Jonathan Logue Jr.
Okay.
Logue Fabrication builds them, does everything.
I didn't realize that. So
in
okay.
Boone. I think Logue they're right in Boone, I believe. Where's Jonathan Logue at? Boone?
I think so.
Yeah.
So
Logue Fabrication takes care of all that.
mine were done by Rob Irvine at the time.
I didn't catch the heats, but one thing I noticed was no number 7 here in the feature. Did he have trouble in the heats, or did he not race?
I was told that he's missed a couple nights now down there. I don't know. He's having some health issues. I don't have an answer. I shouldn't have even said that. I don't know. Marlin.
Missing.
Yeah, he's missing.
I got nothing. So.
Thunder, only track racing on Saturday was Thunder Mountain Speedway. Enduro class, Austin Harris won in the 69. I don't know if that is his late model that he's driving.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because that Enduro class is a run what you brung deal. There's no real rule package
Kinda
for
like
it.
our Underwood Trophy class.
Junior slingshot, Graydon Smith won. Tucker Sebo made his season debut up there on Saturday. Cash Aho, Tucker Sebo, Ellie Ruby, and Aurora Jungling. Your 5 cars. And then Sport Compact, Nikolai Topolsky, which we'll talk about him a little bit more as we get to Sunday. Driving the 3, Brian Eubanks' car. Picked up the win. Chris Yost, Trista Gilbert, Tiffany Aho, and Zach Eubanks, your top 5.
What is Zach doing finishing in the back? What happened there?
Must have had troubles. I have no idea.
Did it list it as a DNF or didn't say?
Didn't say.
No.
Did not say. Started pole and finished 5th. I'm guessing it was some sort of DNF. Hobby stocks were.
He obviously got that figured out for the next day.
Yeah, his Sunday performances have been good. So
17 hobby stocks up there. Unreal.
I think it was riding right around those numbers last year too. Yeah.
Pat Smith picked up the win. The old orange car, I'm guessing he was right around the tires. If I was a betting man.
And that's what I picture. Yeah. Pat's got it going on. He's paying attention.
Dylan Slaybaugh, Ethan Beckedall, Caden Rumpfo, and Diesel Raynard went plus 11. And now I did talk to Diesel and his dad on Sunday night. The front horns were wonkered on it. Something must have happened. I didn't know what happened there, but
got him yanked back for Sunday.
Nope.
No.
Raced with it like that.
Oh. Well, maybe if the horns are to the left, maybe the car will get the hint.
I'm guessing it was a challenge. Diesel did not show his normal speed.
We talk about horns all the time. What is a horn?
It's the part of
other than the
Yeah. Well, that's the fun horn. The horns are the part of the frame. They're about 15 inches long, and they're in front of the front spring pockets. But the steering box bolts onto the left one, idler arm on the right one, and all your steering components come off of those. So, steering box is important and the idler arm. And when they're both, when they're not lined up, then your center link and all that stuff doesn't make sense.
So you're out of alignment. You need a B-line.
A squint. Ideally, you need to have them parallel. So when you do your idler arm and your center link, you exit so that the measurement's the same to square them and then set up your stuff.
The Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
The edumacation.
Squared. Squared up and kicked through the goal post there. Right. But, so when they're wing-wanged off to one side, and I'll tell you on these small metrics, it's so close to the cross member when it's perfect that it ends up the center link ends up rubbing on the cross member, and I don't know. Then you need to pull them forward because they get accordioned in too. So,
Pat Smith.
Yeah, paying attention, man.
Good year.
Yeah. You've been fun to watch there.
Brandon says this all the time. You can see it coming. At the end of last year, you could see it coming. And man.
It took no time off in the winter. It popped right out and was ready to race in Estevan. And, good deal.
Seidler's having back issues. That's what Dusty Thompson said.
Oh.
And Zach Eubanks got black flagged.
Oh.
We're learning all kinds of stuff.
He was over paying attention.
Did he punch anybody?
Well, yeah. God.
Sport mods.
What do you see coming there?
Some number 11 guy won. We won't even talk about him. Brooks Onis got second. Tony Cobley, Brent Aho, Stan Tomlinson, the other number 11 that was there. Slayton Pfeiffer picking up his first feature win, first career feature win. Pretty cool.
Man, what a feeling. Yeah.
He was trying to play it down a little bit. Only 5 cars there. Stan Tomlinson blew, I think, broke another motor as far as what I heard.
Oil pressure problems. That's what he shared with me. So, not good on Slayton. Steven had a snap of him leaving the yard with the toter and the little trailer, and I assume Steven was with. Nope.
Maturity.
Driving the toter.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think he was alone. I think Grandma was with.
Okay. Yeah, I think Ollie was with. Yeah. Cool. But nonetheless, I'm guessing she was in the passenger seat. So. Yeah.
Them taking the toter, that means they probably stayed up there and then drove home the next morning?
I wonder. Yeah. There must have been some thinking along those lines because.
Either that or Steven said something in Underwood. I think it was Underwood, or was it Minot? I think it was Underwood. About the pickup maybe having problems. Steven's pickup.
I was just going to go there unless there was troubles with pickup because Slayton has been moving around with the pickup and the trailer.
And Slayton did share that I think he was in the pickup and it was near Stanley. And was having some trouble and opened the hood. Fire!
Oh no!
Fire's
wow. Well, I think now we know where the toter come from. Fire under the hood. So, what a special moment. There's no need to downplay it. He's been steady, and we've been talking about it. Car underneath him, and
But that
second one ain't a long ways away.
There is a perfect example of the highs of racing. Slayton getting his first win, and Stan couldn't have been more fire all year long.
Yeah.
Blows a motor at McLean County, follows it up with another one.
I'd gotten a little bit of backstory there. There was some freight issues there. The motor that had come had been some valve covers had been broke in transport and stuff like that.
It was not a Boyce motor.
Well, yeah, right. But just the same, and they were conversing with the builder and stuff like that, and obviously everybody involved agreed to give it a chance. And I don't know that it's broken, but it wasn't going to continue without oil pressure. That's a fact. So hopefully there's been enough this week to make the adjustments. So.
Stan said Slato was going to win anyways. He wasn't going to be able to pass him. He drove a great race.
Oh, there you go.
Sportsmanship. Very
Thanks
nice,
for jumping in,
Stan.
Stan.
Fluffy, pickup is having turbo problems.
Ah.
We're like nailing it on all ends right now. We're going to screw something up later, and you guys will be able to correct us.
And I kind of know why. There's probably troubles on that truck. Knew Steven from Leanna watching Slayton and Aislinn at daycare, and a joke between Leanna and I is we could always hear Steven coming up the road before we could see him because it's full throttle from Gravel Products up. Oh, here it comes. Slayton, you ready?
We got 3 seconds. Yeah. Steven's kind of a firewall guy. You know, you know.
He kind of races that way too. So now, championship night at the Nodak Speedway.
Woo!
We'll kind of set the table a little bit as we go, if I remember off the top of my head. IMCA Sport Mods was the first feature out.
Yeah, we had a close race there.
Chad Stretchin 3 points over Keenan Glosser going into the feature.
That was a chess game.
Chad got up to third or fourth right away, kind of hung out there, ended up falling back to fourth. Keenan went by him, and Lochto put a car between them. If Keenan would have got to Goodwin, they would have tied, and tiebreaker would have went to Keenan.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
But Chad Stretchin, 1 point.
Wow.
Champion by 1 point over Keenan, but we don't want to overshadow Tim Goodwin, Playground of Power, picking up the feature.
Seeing it coming.
Yeah, he had shared in Underwood that he just didn't feel the car was running right. And, of course, I shared my own issues and stuff like that there. The first night at Underwood, and he went home and hadn't seen him since. So I'm looking forward to catching up with that conversation to see what he found. But nonetheless, he did find Victory Circle, and in his own words, this can be the low of the lows and the highs of the highs, and he certainly was excited to find Victory Circle. So I was excited for him. But yeah, again, the theme of the night I think is going to be is guys needing to know what they needed for positions.
Yep, just understanding what you needed. So
Yep,
it went Tim Goodwin, Keenan Glosser, Lance Lochto. There's another one. You want to watch something building?
Yep.
Yeah.
Something's building.
Yeah, Lance's been racing for a while, but this year it's changed. He's racing different. Kind of like what we saw with Pat Smith last year. We're seeing with Lance this year, so I like it.
Chad Stretchen fourth. He's your champion, 2026 champion.
Who's your Chatty back-to-back?
Robbie Roselli fifth, and then Darren Schatz, Gunnar Rayner, Dustin Mayer, Cole Hanshu, and Neil Lochto, your top 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, chess game being played there. So,
IMCA Sport Compacts. Harrison Schwartz came in 2 points in front of Hugh Banks, if I remember right.
Zach was second. I did not see that race. I was in the car.
I believe there was, didn't we talked about it last week. There was like 6 points separating 4 drivers. So I mean it was any one of them 4. And James Gilbert picks up the win. Do you have the points up? No, I'll get it. Nikolai Topolsky ends up the champion. He finishes second in the race.
Wow.
Harrison Schwartz finished fifth in the race. So I think there was 3 points or something between them. They finished 4 or 3. I don't know. They might have only been 2 points. It was a nail biter down to the end. I was trying to keep track of it as the feature was going, but Nikolai Topolsky is your champion, your 2026 champion, with a backup car.
And a free agent.
Yeah.
Nobody even picked him.
We talked about him early on and left it alone. Where'd Zach end up that night?
You got it on there?
Third.
Wow.
Landon, my guy, got fourth right behind you. Got Zach.
I got Zach,
Yep.
So.
Where was the black flag that night?
Yeah, James Gilbert, Nikolai Topolsky. And Topolsky had to go +7 to get to second. He had to go plus. He had to drive past Eubanks, past Michelson, past Schwartz.
His Thunder Mountain win was carrying the
car again.
The fifth cylinder. Different car, yeah. So he's back to 4, like everybody else.
Brian Eubanks, Chris Yost, J.B. Schwartz, Avery Lageson, Burt Castleman, your top 10. And then we had, what was next? Stock cars.
Stocky cars.
Stock cars was pretty much, there was a 15-point difference between Brock and Connor Hansen, 16 points to Brenner Grinstead. So with 17 cars there, basically don't finish last.
Yeah, and I knew Brock was going to make sure there was plenty of space around him at all times. He started diagonally of me. He was 5th inside, I was 6th outside, and I'm like, I know what you're thinking there, dude. 10 feet at all times would be nice.
The crazy part is so you sat there and I watched that race kind of unfold. Kyle Shope jumped out front really quickly and had a lot of speed. He picked up the feature win. But there was a lot of slicing and dicing and battling going on, and Brock hung around like the 10th,
Yeah.
That 6 through 10 range just kind of hung out there. As you said,
being careful.
Space, had plenty of room in front of him, wasn't being pressured behind him, and just kind of
aware of his surroundings. Yeah,
he knew that the 15 was 2 spots ahead of him. He's like, well, if he's right there.
Yeah, he knewe where he needed to be. So, like you say, keep the air in the tires.
But then the racing juices, I think, got flowing.
Well, we had 2 cars, have contact, Shareski and Hagen, so that took out 2 of the cars. And then on restarts, he got to start in maybe the preferred line. I don't know.
That top groove started tickling.
Yeah, that top groove started working a little bit, and he was able to make some passes, and all of a sudden, snap your fingers, coming to get the white flag, he's in second. And you're like, what are we doing here?
I would like to see
it felt attrition-y at the end there because, there was lots of things going on, and I didn't know if some cars were maybe hot, some stuff pulled in. Yeah.
So Kyle Shope won. Brock Beater, your 2026 champion, second. Connor Hansen.
2 in a row.
Brock did not win 2 in a row.
Yeah, it was Will last year. Be his first.
Brock's first stock car championship.
Really? educated tonight.
Connor Hansen, Sierra Davenport, Jordan Boyce with the top 5.
Oh.
7 green arrows.
Yes.
They're few and far apart.
You got to
help-
quit saying that.
You're
Yeah.
helping Team Craig beat Team Jordan.
This is the class that twisted it all up. Yeah. Yeah, the accusations of me riding the brakes don't apply.
Hard charger not a couple weeks ago at McLean County and
Yeah.
tied for the hard charger here.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, you and Sierra both +7.
+7, okay. She would have broke the tie with the better finish.
And Brock.
So.
Brock was up 7 as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
Ah.
Brock was up 7 as well. So Brock had the
Yeah, we
hard charger.
all started together.
Shit. And then the Gaudies, both Gaudies were up 7, and then Brian Kettner was down 7.
Oh, man.
Willie Matajovic, 6th. Chris Anderson, Brian Kettner, Gary Gaudy Jr., Gary Gaudy Sr., your top 10.
Oh, that's actually the story. I think that we missed on it. Gabriel,
Yeah.
he was
that was some attrition there, yeah.
he was motivating in his heat race. Looked super, super strong. Super strong. And then that motor popped on him. I think it was a motor.
Yeah, it was a motor.
Yeah.
Holy
Expired.
smokes.
He's
Had
the
fire
only
and
one
sparks
that
and
he's probably
smoke.
the only one that had anything for Kyle Schoep, and he was able to catch up to him. And then
Wasn't he in the lead when it blew?
Yep.
Yeah.
he made the pass for the lead, and he made it look easy. Brock and I joked already after Sunday night. We sat back and we went to the truck stop and ate because we had time. We got the race
Yeah.
over pretty early, and we both looked at one another and said, right now in the state of North Dakota, you just respect your competitors. This is out of 100% respect. Gabriel Deshaw, with that new car, is the fastest stock car
It rolls
in this area.
like a late model. It looks the way
Yeah.
it lays it in twists. It looks like
but
a
he
late
can
model.
do it on. He can do it in Underwood. He can do it in Minot. You know, he can
Yeah.
do it. Multiple.
And he's driving it that way,
He's
too.
driving
I mean,
Yep.
he's a big influence of
The
what's
first
going
night
on
he
there,
brought it
so.
out in Underwood, where you could really hear it. It was nice.
So hopefully they get another motor put together and that thing goes on tour because I think he'd battle for a
Yeah.
tour championship. Oh, next up, Hobby Stocks. Caden Appelt was perfect going into the night. Didn't have it locked up, though. He still had to race because there was 21 cars that were there.
What was he, 9 points?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Might have been more than that. But Caden made a mistake in a heat race, got called for a yellow, had to start tailback in the feature.
It's almost like the cloud of doom is setting up because
And the funny part is I talked to him before the races. We unloaded the golf cart. They were up
this
there for
this
fan
is
zone,
easy. Just
and I'm like, just
The
Caden.
stuff that you just talked about with Brock,
yeah,
Yep.
was not applying.
No.
Caden, don't do that.
It should have. It should have.
It's
he's
pin
the
it. Let's go.
he's the only one that no caution towards
Nothing.
any of that.
Nothing. And I all I said was just, Caden, just use your head. Use your head. I said it about 3 times. His dad looks at me and goes, I don't know why you're telling him that because he ain't going to listen.
I'm like, dude, not on the last night. Yeah, I mean, he's had it go away on the last night before, but yeah, nonetheless.
He's able to go all the way to the front, and he himself, I think, sparked a little bit of a hot sauce topic amongst us before the show started that we'll bring up a little bit later when we get going on it.
Yeah.
But Alan Birch, a steady run, consistent. He made a Facebook post. They didn't even plan on running this year at all, and then
Yeah.
just shows up and second in points.
Yeah, I
which is
think he
pretty
said
cool.
3 seconds and a third and a
Yeah.
fifth and a sixth or something like that. I mean, it was a pretty, like you say, he wasn't on our radar at all. Just didn't see it, but
However, one
I
thing
snagged
with
him right away before you guys could put a block move on me.
the thing about racing, not just at Nodak, but specifically this night, you just cannot bobble, plow a little bit, and not be perfect. That was Colby's race. I don't think Caden could have got him if Colby hit every mark.
So-
because there'd be just perfect lap.
Here-
Too many yellows.
Too many yellows. When Colby Patterson and Brody Beater got out front, and they put some distance between themselves, they were a half straightaway. Them two were a half straightaway. I said, if this thing greens out, there's no way anybody's catching them. They were able to get away, and then the cautions started happening, and then we can talk about the Cash Saxon kamikaze from 5 cars back, slide job. In real time, I was putting Cash Saxon into the pits. In real time. In 100% real time, go to the pits, questionable driving, end of discussion.
That was like radioed in from Team Craig headquarters. Throw it. Throw it.
Throw it.
Yeah. Well, if anybody can, he will.
Oh, man.
But
after going back and watching it, a case could be made that he cleared him. And Colby Patterson, instead of turning down the hill, got tight on the cushion because his right rear was up on the cushion, and when he got back in the throttle, had to put left wheel to it, which then shot him straight into. But Cash parked it right on the cushion. A case could be made. I still, if you have to make that call in real time, unfortunately, Cash.
Yeah. In real time, it looked like he got
In real
him.
time, Cash.
Yeah.
You got saved by a caution. Or
Somebody
whatever.
else's.
Somebody else's caution.
There was some stuff down in 3 and 4. Right.
But props to Colby Patterson because that broke his left front upper control arm. And he drove with a broken left front tipped in the rest of that race. And he led a good majority of it until Caden was able to get by him. Then Allen got by him. But you talk about hitting marks there at the end. Colby was racing with a broke race car trying to figure out a way to hit marks.
I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tipped over. Tipped in.
And at Nodak, I think one of the biggest nemesis is for the guy out front, and we'll see this in the A-mods as well, is that leaderboard. Because I'm sure Colby saw 70 on there and was like, oh, boy. And
I'm on the top. That helps. I'm hogging up the cushion with my broken left front.
Man, you're getting some Team Craig, Diesel Rainer, Team Craig, OT.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Push them horns.
So Caden Appel,
Straight
Alan
about.
Birch, Colby Patterson, Cash Saxon, Diesel Rainer, your top 5. Tyson Grinstead, Zach Eubanks, Brooklyn Tomlinson, Dylan Slaybaugh, Brian Twite, the top 10. Also, we got to talk about, I know he's my nephew, but I'm going to bring it up anyways. Brody Beater went for a hell of a ride.
Wow.
On the back
I didn't see how it started, but I seen it in action, and that was violent.
3 cars. I said it on the replay when I did the instant replay on Darn TV during the broadcast. Brody went in, got on the cushion, got a little sideways, shot down the hill. Alan Birch was on the bottom. 99 Saxon had a run, was trying to shoot the gap in between them. 3 cars going for the same piece of real estate. It's simple as that. Brody got a little sideways. When it caught and it corrected, that's when the ride happened. Went off the back straightaway and
The driver's side must have got a flat and it dug and took off.
Yep.
It was a violent rollover.
It
It got up in the air sprint car style.
So would Brock have been strapped into the race car at that point in his car?
He was in the infield when the car got towed there. So Brock had already went through tech and was in the infield. Somehow he made it all the way to the infield before the hobby feature started. Didn't quite, whatever.
The winter interview of the stock cars must have taken enough time to.
Yep.
But nevertheless, very scary for you as well, and keep your composure and announce it. I was really listening in on what you were saying.
I heard you say right away, I didn't see how it started, and I didn't either, so I was riding right there with you.
Yeah, because I called, there was something in the turn 4. At 98, Derek Hayden was over in turn 4, and I said, oh, that's going to bring out a tough truck's caution. And right as I said that, Riley goes, oh! And I look to the back straightaway, and all I see is Brody's car. Maybe it only did 1 turn. When I seen it, when I picked it up with my eyes, it kind of just landed or whatever. I've since seen the video from Wendy. Thank you, Wendy, for sending Brody and the rest of us the video, because Darn TV, we caught it starting, and then the camera carried away before we caught the rollover.
Have you ever rolled?
Yes, in turn 3 at Nodak.
Also, but just what I call soft, once over deals.
What's that feel like?
Well, usually aggravated. Your knees are not where, they're up underneath the dash, and by the 3rd time, you tell them, don't flip me over with me on the outside. Flip me over with me on the inside. of the flip because you get the leverage of the car and it lands hard. So, but mine were what I would call soft rollovers. Brody's was not a soft rollover.
No. I'm going to be real with you.
That was hard hitting.
Mine happened so long ago, I don't even remember if it was a soft one or not. I broke a right rear axle going into 3. When the stock axle days, going into 3, and I had 3-4 times it went over in the corner. Actually, I got out mad wondering who the hell hit me.
That's one of mine, too. I got out mad.
But Brody got out, big smile on his face. I think Jenny had the camera zoomed in. You can't keep the kid down. He's driving a race car.
I text Brock, and he said the same thing. He's still smiling. I'm like, wow, that's great.
And he's already got prepared to race this Sunday.
Well, he can't race Sunday because we got World of All the late models.
But Underwood
next
Gotcha.
Friday.
Thursday. Yep.
Thursday. Underwood next Thursday. He'll be there. Driving the 9. Well, it's going to be a 19. I believe the sticker guy, Adam's going to put some stickers together, and it's going to be the 19 on the old 9D. So
I'm following along. Short video on Snapchat.
Yep. Honestly, the 9D has been almost race ready. There hasn't been much. I got the seat mounted. I did everything for Max to race, and Max said he didn't want to race that car, so we didn't push the issue for Max to race it.
But it was right down to a seat was all that was.
And I had that all in there. I finished it up or whatever. I went down, I think on Monday or Tuesday night that following week, because I told Brock, I go, we're not going to let this thing sit not ready.
Yeah.
So he gave me a hand putting the bolts in because somebody had to be on top to get the bolts and bottom and put the seat belt in, or seat mounts in. Sebo came down and welded another brace in there because whatever. We moved the seat back because Dana was smaller back then than we are now. Just saying.
It's obvious. Who sat in that? Because we're not.
Because we're not. And I think they're still going to have to do some pedal work. I know it was good enough. It was comfortable enough for me to get in and go race. I'm different. I can get in several different cars. I get in the 8 car. I get in Trevor's car. I get in Max's car. I get in the 5 car. I get in the 7 car. I can get in cars, and if I'm a little uncomfortable, I just adjust or whatever. I just kind of
push back.
But with Brody, he doesn't maybe have that, so they were going to try to work on some pedals. I think moving some pedals. So.
I'm excited that he's still excited because
he'll be back out.
He's got some good laps going on. So
does that get in your head at all?
I think he's going to fight the new car, a different car, Blues. When you start out as a young kid, we kind of talked about the plan we had.
Yeah.
That's how we bring Max and Brody into it.
Kind of neutral until you can drive it. And then
so you got to learn to race. You got to learn to drive it before you can race it. So now, with him being 16, this is his 3rd year racing. We almost have to take a step back. Brock, we talked about putting it on scales, getting it set to neutral, or getting it set where we would call neutral, letting him go feel it out. He's going to have a harder time with that, I think, than the rollover. The rollover is probably already out of his brain. It's now what is the car going to do
the
when
anxiety
I get to
of the new ride.
Yeah, anxiety of, is this thing going to go in the corner like my old one? Is it not? What is it going to do?
But we know that was a really good car when Dana drove it.
But let's be real. 2018
is the last time it raced.
Yeah.
Mine are 12s.
It's one thing to have a 12 and you race it every year and you're working on it.
I see Ben left alone for 8 years. It'll be all right. The video looked like it was ready to go.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It's already driving around. They got the stickers off it.
Ah.
I think if they pushed hard, they could probably make it tomorrow night, but Brock doesn't want to. Brock's going to go up there as a stock car and race stock car. IMCA Modifieds, Travis Hagen picked up 100 last week. He goes 101 this week. He kind of sliced and diced through the field better than Jason Walla did. Walla got up to 2nd, Gabriel Deshaw, Brady Biella. This was another one with only 13 cars and 11 points between Steve Pfeiffer and Marcus Tomlinson. All Pfeiffer had to do was just kind of keep the 5T in vision, stay out of trouble, not DNF, and Steve Pfeiffer is your champion again in 2026.
Yeah, congratulations, Steven. That's awesome. It's repeater. But I seen a gear in Steven I've never seen before. He was careful. And that's a compliment. Wasn't, we talked about Caden. He doesn't know the caution gear or the cautious gear, and Steven did. Drove for the big picture. Proud of him. That's awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah. Stayed completely out of trouble and away from everything.
So if the skies fall in and there's no Dirt Weekly next year with no Hot Sauce Fantasy, Steve Pfeiffer is going to probably be the one that is upset the most, because since we've started the fantasy, he has been champion 3 years.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So that's 3 in a row.
Yep.
But has to be more championships before the 3 in a row started, and we know that Nathan Burke holds the most with 7, right?
9, I think.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Stevens must have had multiple championships before.
God, he's got to chime in. I would think he probably had 3 already.
Let's see here. I think I have a file somewhere.
Need Katie's little list there.
Katie, right here, Stats Hall of Fame. She shared it for me.
Oh.
Okay, champions. Nathan Burke had 9 up until 2018.
Very nice, Jordan, knowing that number.
Steve Pfeiffer, 10, 11, 13, 24, 25, and now 26. So he will be up to 6.
He had 2 before this. Well, no, he had 3 before this 3-peat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you put an asterisk by there? Peer pressure from 67 initiated.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. This started 3 years ago here.
Next year, Steven, Slato, Karen, help us out here. Next year in the yearbook, one of his sponsors has to be Hot Sauce Fantasy, Dirt Weekly Hot Sauce Fantasy.
Yeah. Because he said, don't count on me. I'm not racing the whole year. And I'm like, if I get him here and he has a good first night, I think we'll have him hooked.
Hot Sauce Fantasy for sure. But if there's no Sladen, I guarantee you he's pulling back.
Yeah. Well,
Sladen,
emerge.
Yes.
Yep. I see no end in sight. Nothing on the horizon. Nothing soon. And it shouldn't be. Good racer.
That's a cool list to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty impressed how fast you pulled that up.
I knew I had it.
Yeah.
People at home are like, where are you getting this information from, man? My bad.
So let's talk about Kyler Jeffrey, though. He looked really strong. And again, that leaderboard. I felt for... Yeah, because 14's in second, and I'm sure he sees that, and you got to throw it in harder because you know Travis is. And thinking back to McLean County, the trials that Travis had, going into 2, Travis just turned up just a little bit. And I'm like, ooh, did he break? He saw Kyler must losing it so quickly and just very gently moved up and
just reacted to the slip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, Kyler getting on good, too.
He's another guy that you can see it coming.
Season here. It's getting better, and him and Travis are close, and that doesn't hurt the speed talk either. So,
And again, just like Brock, Walla, I'm watching him, and it's like he just don't got it tonight, you know.
Yeah.
And then
it's not over.
He starts pedaling. He does that up top thing with such aggression, just whipping that thing up there.
We're used to seeing Steven do that, but on this night, Steven's like, well, we're going to bring this thing home with 4 aired-up tires and a J-bar. So, good job. Marcus said he ended up second. It was
second in points.
Close between him and Gabe.
Yep.
1-point spread.
That's what it sounded like,
in the pits.
I can go back here.
So
that's an accomplishment. Who did you say got second? Gabriel did?
No.
Marcus did.
Gabriel had it going in.
Marcus had it going in. Gabriel finished. Do you have the results up?
Oh, okay.
Third.
Because Gabe finished third. Marcus finished 5th.
Ah.
So Marcus had him by 3 points going in. Gabe finished 2 positions better than him.
Oh, similar to
Yep.
Chatty and Keenan.
So Marcus second in points. Yep.
But for Gabriel, his rookie campaign in the AMODs,
yeah. We talked about it in the spring. I mean, expectations were somewhat high because he's a good driver. So, and with that, I feel he delivered. Third in your rookie year at the playground.
Brody and Gabriel, they feel that they deserved. Brody could be intimidated by Caden, all the big hitters. Brody's like, I'm running with you boys.
Yeah.
He's not intimidated. Gabriel, look at these guys that he's running with. The kings of Nodak.
Yeah.
The talk of the town
good
has
point,
been,
Greg.
the talk of the class has been, he's maybe at a little bit of an advantage coming straight from the sport mod up to the mod with the no break floater deal.
We referenced
He's
that a little while
already
back.
he can go into the arsenal or the toolbox from his sport mod days and help him out a little bit.
He's never been ruined by the brake floater.
Right.
Yeah.
He's never had the crutch of a brake floater.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm.
So championship standings, I'll just run through the top 5 in each class. Chad Stretchin in the sport mods is your champion. Keenan Glosser, 1 point difference between them two. Darren Schatz 3rd. Lance Lochto 4th. Sladen Pfeiffer with a top 5.
Golly. Good job, Sladen. Mm-hmm.
Sport Compacts, Nikolai Topolsky is your champion by 1 point over Harrison Schwartz. Zach Eubanks 3 points back. Landon Michelson 7 points back. And James Gilbert, your top 5.
Can I reference
Nice.
Nikolai Topolsky, 189, and then my guy Landon, 182. And with the education, that's 7, right?
Isn't that what I said?
Right. I just want to have that out there floating in space when we get to another topic. 7.
Okay. Stock
I
cars.
know nothing.
Stock cars. Brock Beater by 16 over Connor Hansen. 25 over Grinstead. Brenner Grinstead, that is. Kyle Schopp 4th. Sierra Davenport top 5.
Good job, Sierra.
Hobby stocks, a perfect 240 points. I'm sure it's been done somewhere, and it may have been done. In Jason Berg's calling, and we're live on the Dirt Weekly here, bro. He's probably calling because I haven't went and visited him in Bull Bells yet this week.
Oh.
But
He's hanging out with Steven.
yeah, Caden Appelt, perfect 240 points.
That's something. Wow.
So tell me why Perfect did everything he could. Did they not race as many as the A-mods?
Correct.
Okay.
Tougher Than Dirt Tour did not count as track points. So therefore, you lost a night of track points
For
there.
both sport mods and hobbies.
For sport mods and hobbies.
Would have been, that's next level thinking for the draft, knowing that.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to think. Yeah, well,
but I mean, everybody in those classes will be handicapped equally.
but what I'm saying is, as good as Caden is, probably wouldn't want to be a number 1 pick, possibly, because the most he could get is 240, and
I
Steven
see.
got 255.
Yeah.
He didn't have
Yeah.
a chance to win as many points.
Ah, see?
That's next level thinking.
You hanging out in the frozen section. That's problems. Scandals.
Scandals.
Yeah. Again, some great championships right down to the wire. I mean, you got 1 point stuff. It can get a tick closer, but not much. It's a tie, and then you go into tie breakers. But runner-up spots too. When you win a championship and you start inverted, I mean, every night's a tall ladder. So
going into this race, it's what you talk about all the time. The worst thing for racing is the threat of weather. There was a question of whether this was even going to happen or not because the weather was weird.
Yeah.
And the rain started very shortly after.
Kudos to Nodak. They said, we're going to bang this thing off. Wayne said at the driver's meeting, we're not going to mess around. Intermission is going to be nil, and it was nil. I mean, sport mods were lined up whole night. I believe I looked at my watch, 9:23.
Yep.
Done deal. Standing at my trailer. So, got home in the light. I was actually able to unload it and get it in the garage before the rain hit. So, pretty cool.
And then where were we at here? Caden Appelt, Alan Birch second, 15 points back.
15,
so you think about Alan Birch here. 5 top 5s, 6 top 10s. He never finished outside the top. And his only time out of the top 5 was a 6th.
Was a 6th. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier there. Got a 3rd, 5th, and a 6th in 3 seconds. So
to put into perspective, Chad Stretchin with the same amount of nights wins the championship with 227 points. Caden has 225 points and is 15 down finishing second in points. So
Yeah.
just a,
Yeah, kind of what Craig was saying there. When you're missing a night,
and Brock Beater won his championship with 225 points. I'm just the
and
same
by a margin.
the same
Yeah.
amount of nights. I'm just, the season that Caden had is just unheard of,
Yeah,
and the season that Alan Birch had is nothing to be
ashamed of.
ashamed of, disappointed with. Cash Saxon finishing third, Diesel Rayner fourth, Zach Eubanks looking really good in his rookie season at a hobby shop.
Yeah,
Just to continue
Yeah.
with
that's
Caden,
exactly right.
2 years in a row, adding in the Tougher Than Dirt Tour races, you think, okay, a hot shoe coming from Morgan Olmsted.
Yeah,
And the gentleman this year, DeRegan,
Nathan. Yeah.
still king.
Well, and to reference the Tougher the Dirt, we'll get the conversation started early in the week. It's like, you hobby guys, you haven't met the 70 yet. Well, who's the 70? Again, you'll catch him on the last night, and
Every guy that comes up here, we kind of corner him back when
you ain't had the 70 car yet.
Morgan Olmsted and Tanner Clough and them guys came up the first time, and Brandon Bombardo.
Yeah, that was kind of the year we were ribbing them pretty good.
Trying to explain to him, okay, when you get to Nodak, there's going to be his number 70.
He don't travel, but he's good at Nodak. Yeah.
He'll be in the middle. He'll be in the mix.
And that's why I say Dakota Speedway. That's why they're not making the switch.
Come in like a dragonfly. So, yeah.
Modifieds champion Stephen Pfeiffer, 8 points over Marcus Tomlinson. Gabriel Deshaw, 9 points back. Isaac Sondrel, Jared Thielen, your top 5.
Had both my players in there. I like that. So
Jared Thielen, there's a gentleman, Quentin Kinsley at Dakota Speedway, and Jared Thielen. They're probably the two most underrated at each track, because I was very impressed with Jared.
yeah.
After Stu made that switch,
Yeah.
nice.
And I know that Jared had he had some kind of surgery or something last year, so he did miss some nights. So that hurt him in the attraction of the beginning there. But nonetheless, his results are solid, and I see nothing letting up in his future as far as backing down or anything.
He's on the radar for next year.
Yeah, I'd say he is.
On the radar.
We talked about the modifieds. I mean, when there's 4 of us picking 2, it's hard to find 8 that come every night. In reflection of that, I thought I had pretty good participation on my camp, so pretty excited about that.
So
that's what we were looking for. So.
Do you want to hammer the fantasy? You want to recap it right now, and we'll talk about late model picks, or what do you want to do?
Well, if you want to talk fantasy, at one point, Travis and the Crowbar were 1-2, and I was like, let's go. But the track seemed like a little rough in one, and
had a little
Chris got
character
in there,
building indentations.
and something maybe broke going into one there.
Yeah, the cushion was a challenge. I talked to Travis Monday or Tuesday this week, and he said the cushion in 1 and 2 was a challenge. It was fast, but it was a challenge. You had to get up and
without the brake floater, they're not shooting it in there like they have in the past. So
yeah. You had to saddle up. He said you had to saddle up and get up there and hit it. He was kind of going back and forth. You seen him kind of moving his line back and forth. And he was all he was doing there is just trying to gauge speed-wise. Did it feel good here? Did it feel good there? What's feeling better? Because he knows that something's coming. You're just waiting for.
You got to be concerned because
his brother-in-law mainly. I mean,
And it
Jason
works on
just-
Travis too. You see the 27, you're like, okay, he could be putting it anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, we reflected like when Aaron was leading the show last year. He looking around. He's coming off a 4 in the middle because he wants to know what side they're going to attack him on. So yeah, right. No mirrors. You're looking all the time,
Trying to hear something, listening.
Trying to hear something.
Maybe he thought he heard something up high, so he goes high one lap, and yeah.
Hopefully, if you get a sighting, you're still in the right spot to carry the momentum and cover the area.
I hate starting up front. hate. I want to start about 3rd or 4th row is where about perfect.
Kind of see what everybody's doing. Kind of get a feel for what worked for you to get there. So.
Because I feel like if it takes me 10 laps to get there or 5 laps or whatever, if I have to battle my way through to get there, if I'm lucky enough to get up front, then I kind of know what the racetrack's doing. I've probably ran 2 or 3 different lines by that point, and I understand speed-wise what's going on, and I can gauge myself once I get out front. Okay, I'm going to stick with what I know, or I got to move down. I got to.
Your subconscious will carry you to the to the part of the track. So
well, let me ask you about this then. In that line of thinking, Bobby Pierce, the only time I ever watch him, he's usually riding the pole. And he
started third last night, but yeah.
He's up front. So when you're
fast, you qualify good,
right?
And when you qualify good, you start for.
I think on that caliber though, I think that's a different deal. They're all good.
They're all good,
and versus our weekly racing type of format,
right?
I mean, they're so good that their starting spot does matter.
Even Bobby said last night in his interview at the end of the show, I watched it, and he said he was looking for somebody. Because he felt like the top slowed down enough. He goes, I was waiting for somebody,
Nick was coming
on the bottom. So we'll jump into fantasy. You guys haven't seen the updated points yet, have you?
Have not.
Jordan Boyce. How many points is that, Craig? 5 points.
That's why I brought up the 7.
Yeah.
I could have made that switch
in the compacts.
Yes.
And you still wouldn't have had to get rid of your buddy Jorn. But this just cements. You get rid of you swap Jorn out for Connor. And
is it
boom,
a 5-pointer?
5-point difference.
I knew the stock car deal was going to be tough. So
the good news is what I was hoping for. As long as I can stay within 50.
Well, that's what Steven says. It's all in the late model deal.
Yep.
Fortunately, you didn't get to pick first.
Yeah, I feel good about my guy.
I feel good about your guy too. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, we could have stayed friends, and you could have nickelized it.
So with the late model challenge coming
up. Do I get an extension hot sauce?
Team Jordan hot sauce. Nope, I'm hearing nothing.
The commission's been eerily quiet.
Kind of quiet, yeah.
I have not heard any comments.
Well, and then we've got a Team Jordan snap group too, so I think we're all working pretty hard this week. I know I was, so that was my excuse.
Team Jordan, 1881. Team Craig, 1876. Isn't that a year like the...
Civil War. The Civil War.
What was 17?
Close enough.
Well, 1776.
Friendly fighting.
Isn't that our independence?
Well, that part, but the Civil War was 100 years later. So. North fighting the South. Yeah, I
felt like 1876 meant something. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Is that when North Dakota became a state? No.
5 points after all that.
That's hard to believe, man. Wow.
Stu with 1836 and the old Team Brandon.
What do you have?
And yesterday you made a very insightful comment that if Stu...
So you got to be within 50 points. Brandon has no chance at winning the Hot Sauce Dirt Fantasy. I have no chance because 1811 plus 50, private school math, carry the 1, 1861. 1861 puts me in third. The best I can finish is third.
Well,
okay,
you get to pick first.
But Stu, on the other hand, with 1836 plus 50, carry the 1, 1886.
By 1.
Well, then he'd beat you by 5.
He'd beat you by 5.
I got 81. I'm thinking
Craig by 10. Stu is still alive.
And he picked 2.
After all of this, we are within 50 points of each other. Well, 60.
Everybody but me.
Well, 60, but close enough. That's pretty impressive. I mean, this was a runaway train last year, 3 nights in.
Yep.
And it's not this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like the whole new commission's rules. We'll see what he comes up with next year.
He's got some windshield time. I'm sure he's thinking of something. So
we did our picks yesterday in the late models. Now the only way you get points from the late models is if your driver wins.
Win or nothing.
The feature.
Oh, Stu's texting.
Win the feature. Did he text?
He wants to change his pick.
You need to mention the Velocita bounty. Velocita put a bounty on Bobby Pierce. Boy, that doesn't make me feel good.
That makes me feel better.
Guys, you guys need to give that to me because I don't want to finish last. I'm gonna get kicked off my own show. I'll be producing from over there.
Hey, Brandon, what's this button do? Don't touch it. All of them. Oh, just like a 3-year-old. Can you, by looking at that, can you kind of summarize the participation part? I was just curious if my team was there every night. I think they were.
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it can be too hard to tell. The 20s.
I believe yours was. You were correct. Yours were all there.
Every
night, Travis Hagen only missed, one night for you?
Yeah, and I just got to ask, what was so damn important?
Isaac tried to play Mother's Day, and I didn't let him. Thank you, Isaac. It all mattered, guys. It all mattered. Craig played nice. I mean, you could have dumped me, and it would have been a runaway train, but
you got to get to the picks. I'm excited to share.
Okay. The picks. I'll scroll up a little bit. We'll reveal them. See, we still have our sprint car picks in there if we ever go back to that. I had first pick. I was told by several people not to stray too far away from a 32. and I got confused, so I almost picked Drake Troutman because he's a 22 star. And I said anybody with a star in their number, I mean, they got to be a superstar. So, and then he lost his ride this week, and so I just had to go with, like, when people said don't stray away from the 32, I was like, 22? And they're like, no, 32. So I went Bobby Pierce. That's a long story to get to Bobby Pierce.
And he
quite the sell job, buddy.
He rock and rolled last night at I-94.
Yeah, Stu just sent the $1 million bounty or something like that. You'll have to look at it. Now, just to set the stage here now, so low point guy gets to pick first, high point guy picks last.
Yep.
Which is you.
Well, it could have been you, but you played nice guy.
So with the news of Jonathan Davenport coming, Stu had second pick, so Stu picks Jonathan Davenport.
Superman's coming.
Superman is coming.
Which, judging after last night, he doesn't scare me. Bobby Pierce.
He scares you?
He scares me.
Yeah. BP's got her going on still.
And then third pick, which would have been Craig, he went with Nick Hoffman.
Solid. Nick's had a good year. Knows his way around chassis.
And
isn't going slower.
Fourth pick, I was actually waiting for the McCready. You know, McCready won last year, and McCready did phenomenal last night, too. I was waiting for the McCready to come out. Not calling you old, but, you know, the old guys run together type thing. And you went with Turbo, Tyler.
I went with Turbo. Yeah, I went with Turbo.
He's green.
Turbo's got no notes, but Turbo can pull it. I mean, he's a Bobby Pierce in his own right on the right night.
Do you think that notes matter that much? Jonathan Davenport doesn't have any notes.
No. Well, again, the guys that were here last year are going to have notes for it. They just are. So the guys that aren't, I mean, they're going to be good too. I mean, if Bobby goes to a new track that all the rest of them been at, he's going to be in the middle of it because he's Bobby. So that's the Davenport Turbo picks. They weren't here last year, but they're good.
Where did Bobby finish last year? I think Nick got second last year.
Bobby led it forever, and they said he had a brake issue. I think he ended up third.
Yep.
I had Gustin. I had my Ryan shirt on. He got fourth. But like I say, McCready, the last 8 laps were when the race happened. I mean, it was kung fu. I mean, Ethan had led that thing forever. That was your pick, and he looked good. But, man, well, they know when it's time to up it, and they did. So, Tim McCready, I'd shared in text that if Turbo is coming, I'm going to take Turbo. If nothing else, by the time you're the fourth pick, you at least got to go after a little bit of character. Yeah. And Turbo's a character, so I kind of played the character card on that there.
So do we dare take our stickers and go put it on our late model drivers?
Ooh.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Bobby.
Don't worry about this.
Hey, Bobby. So we have a dirt show, and we do this thing called the Dirt Weekly, and we do a fantasy, and I picked you. Can I put Team Brandon on your car?
And he's
You
going to
know,
say,
he might listen. I mean, he
He's
was
gonna
pretty.
say,
He was approachable last year.
did you dye your hair?
Yeah, it's a long summer up here. We take it seriously in North Dakota. Got a picture of me keeping all my cars in the box there or
Yeah.
whatever on my sticker. Yeah. That would be a challenge. That might have some point value to it.
Get a sticker.
Get your
Oh,
sticker
man.
stuck on a late model.
I'm gonna
boy.
try. I'm trying it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
Go try it.
I'm going to put mine in pocket. Turbo, you don't know me, and don't hold it against me, but this sticker's good luck.
Nick
I'm
took
going
out the
for it.
tractor tire at
Last night.
I-94.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
thing went for a ride.
So did this
That
is-
means his left front did, too.
Has this fantasy and doing this pick, have you subscribed to Dirt Vision now?
Absolutely. So here, I mentioned this.
Jesus. He's doing his homework.
So Robbie Roselli, I was talking to him today. Nick Hoffman, Bobby Pierce, John, I wouldn't know any of those names if it wouldn't have been for what happened last year at Nodak.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known any of those guys. And now, dare I
You
say,
subscribe to Dirt Vision.
I watch it more than I watch the sprints.
You are a tough player, dude. Yeah.
That's what when he.
Do you want to
when-
be a pit man? I need your kind of focus.
I do have a couple moles that help me with the late models, too, that are deep into
Moles.
it. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
he puts in the group text this morning, Bobby Pierce, #1 in Fergus Falls. Or was that last night?
Last
Yeah,
night.
It was last
Oh,
night.
yeah.
And I was already sleeping by then, by the way.
The stick never stops
Yeah.
poking you a little.
And he's always tough. I thought to myself,
Jordan
you know,
wrote that.
yeah, I when I woke up and I seen that this morning, I was like, he's watching Dirt Vision now.
Oh, I didn't even put that together.
Oh, last year he didn't even know what Dirt Vision was.
That's where I still am. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, I hope we race on Sunday just because. I know we have a rain date, and that's cool. That's better than nothing, but I hope it happens on Sunday. The meet and greet Sunday for me is a day off type of deal, and for all of us for that matter. And I really look forward to that meet and greet deal again. That was awesome. Enjoyed it last year.
I make fun of Stu for watching that game show. But it was last night about 9 o'clock, and Leanna and I are watching this 1% Club game show.
I like that show.
Right? And all of a sudden I was like,
I did it to myself.
I got to go. And then the race was up.
In the other room you went?
I was
or
like,
what?
oh, yeah. I'm like, you're on your own.
You're on your own.
I got to
Right.
I was up here working on computers, and the Dirt Vision account was being used at home by Jenny and Peyton, so I didn't even get to watch. I had to rush home for the feature. Would I do that? What's nice about Dirt Vision, I wish Darn TV would do this. I mean, if Darn TV would do it, they'd be way better at what they do. They do this thing called Rapid Replay, to where you can just click on that thing, and in about 25 minutes, it gives you the heat races, the B main, the qualifying heat race. It gives you what you need to know for the whole night in 25 minutes.
Cliff Notes.
Yep. Have you subscribed? Have you looked at that yet?
No, but I
Well,
will.
I'm going to. I could tell by his face. Well, I'm going to get that.
So what about now they go to River City
Quicker.
tomorrow night?
Yep.
Do our picks, do they have backup? What if something would happen?
Yeah. Do we have a if they wrecked their car or they went into the hospital broken arm or we just SOL?
Oh, I think it's
don't know.
important for you to bring up about Monday. You know, if
Yeah. Nodak put something out.
I liked it, yeah.
If Sunday night doesn't happen, the makeup date has been worked out by the fair and the World of Outlaws that Monday night we will get the show in because the weather looks way better on Monday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It'll happen Monday if it doesn't happen Sunday.
I'm not
Weather-wise.
involved in any of that decision making. Kudos to the Nodak Speedway for
Wow.
even thinking far enough ahead to make sure we could get this in.
Salute.
My only caveat, and it happens all over the country, you don't always need a support class. Let's get in there. It's a weeknight. It's a Monday night. Let's get in there. Let's run the late models. Let's get out of there. You know, let's not drag it out.
Our local modifieds might have a struggle to attend.
I think
it's Monday.
I think your car count almost cuts in half going to Monday.
I share concerns. Yeah. Yeah.
So rather than having a support class with 10, 12 cars or whatever, let's just nix it. Let's just run the late models. We can fill time. Ruben and I will start telling dad jokes or something. I don't know what Ruben and I will do. You're going to be up there with me Sunday or Monday, right?
Yeah, we go Sunday, do mods. I'm yours, baby.
Yep.
Tell me what to do.
It's going to be a big show to follow after last year because that show really.
I'll be real with you. It's going to be a big show. Like right now, the late models are putting on good shows everywhere. Even like last night in Fergus Falls, they were high, they were low, they were middle. By the end of that deal, Tim McCready was running right through the middle.
You know,
The Cody line.
I was second guessing my pick after watching him. I'm like, oh, geez, he won a Nodak. He's looking
He's
really
got
good.
notes.
I like the way the car looks. Yeah, he did.
If you'd have left Hoffman, he wouldn't have been left out. Shoot.
So
Yeah.
Hot Sauce Fantasy almost wrapped up.
Wow. Again,
I got to give a
I'm on
shout
your
out
team.
to Chris Schessler and Sladen Pfeiffer for a little bit of deep intel on that little stuff. We've been talking about it for like a month.
well, we got to use resources. I'd asked my team there kind of what we're thinking or whatever, and got a little bit of feedback, but I'm like, yeah, Turbo can't be left out of this deal. I hope Turbo's up to speed.
I will tell you, those two guys, very, very high on Turbo. Very, very, very. That was our early decision.
Yeah,
But that Jonathan Davenport.
You're kind of a 55-45 on Turbo.
It's
It was
close.
100% for a long time.
It was.
It was 100% for a long time. So he could get it done.
JD coming kind of threw a wrench into that whole thing because I'm guessing Stu maybe would have went Hoffman. And then that would have left Turbo for you, and that would have left you a McCready or something,
Yeah,
you know.
Creedy Gustin.
But with JD coming, Jonathan Davenport coming, it kind of threw a wrench into that whole picking. I'm glad he let us know early. I'm glad they put it out early enough that we all knew. Sounds like there's going to be a handful of guys coming up that are on this swing with us.
Now, is the Dodsons and all that still doing it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They're
Ethan's
full
on
time.
it, so-
They're full time on it. But I was told that Dallin Murdy's coming up. I was told.
Wow.
You know, because they're making this full Midwest swing. Whatever. They're going to carry the tour all the way back to
Back to Iowa
to
type of
Deer
deal?
Creek. Is what I was learning.
Like a Jake
So-
Tim then, too?
Yep,
or-
Jake Tim.
Okay.
Yep.
Jake gets around good, too. He had shared that he wasn't going to be able to do the whole 9 yards this year, and that's humbling and unfortunate. But nonetheless, he had a third here one of the nights here not too long ago, so he can get her done, too.
The modifieds are the support class?
The mods are.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Steven won that last year.
I couldn't remember who, but he did, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I need extra points. Do we want to pick them too?
I'm interested in that.
Yeah. Who's
well, I
coming?
get first pick, Travis Hagen.
Who's
so.
coming? That first pick deal sucks. When it's not you.
Should we do a welfare check on Isaac? I'm not hearing. You're right.
Yeah.
Well,
God, no interjections.
the bat phone.
Well, we're Thursday. We messed them up.
We screwed it. We screwed everybody up. I mean,
I'm to blame for a good chunk of that. So
And that's what's great about racing. So we think it's out of those top four, and it's not. It's probably going to be somebody like Tim McCready. Did anybody have him last year? No.
His dad was a great racer, Bob. He comes from a good racing family. Like I say, there's another half a dozen that Ryan's won 2 this year. So
Yep.
I mean, he got 4th last year. So
That's why they play the games.
Yeah. I don't know what Vegas is betting. We should have probably looked at that.
fear that we were making moves. Do we have any this week? Nodak.
We got
Nodak speeding the show up, getting it going.
That was impressive. I don't like rush shows per se, but I understand that night. It was championship night. I'm glad we played it out. We didn't rain it out. So I like that. Sladen, hey.
Picking up a win, his first
Feature win.
Yep.
I'm digging that. So
I'm giving it to the Nodak champs. I mean, Steven, 3, Brock, my number 1, Caden, perfect season.
yeah.
And who am I missing?
Chatty.
2 in a row.
Trish's, who's your chatty?
Absolutely.
Trisha's who's your chatty.
Who's
Yep.
your chatty?
Trisha's chatty.
And then free agent Nikolai Topolsky. Never even got picked on fantasy.
Yeah.
And that's why I say it. Make that switch. God have you, but it doesn't matter.
But I had you.
It does matter if you or I don't win.
We'll see what Tuesday looks like.
Stu.
Yeah. Hey, we might get boomeranged here.
I'm not afraid of Jonathan Davenport. And your winner, Jonathan Davenport.
Oh, Superman. Bad timing, dude.
From the outhouse to the penthouse.
And there's the
man.
Roo in victory lane.
Hey, just remember, if push comes to shove, just remember, we still have our sprint car picks. So I can talk to the old commission. We can push this all the way out to August.
I thought we already gave up on it.
I like my Carson Macedo pick.
60 days away. Heck, that's next year, ain't it?
We'll hold on to it.
Hold on. If Stu
Asterisks all over the place here. Who won? Well, what do you want to count it as?
if
We
John,
each won in our own way.
We're going to have a regular season winner. We're going to have an after late model winner. And then we're going to have an after sprint car winner.
if Jonathan Davenport wins and Stu wins, then we'll campaign for the sprints.
Well said. Well said. That was humans at their finest.
I need both. So if Bobby Pierce wins, I'm still campaigning for sprint cars because
I'm closer but not done. Well, and some fear of the rear. Hey, good on the fantasy point numbers. I mean, all said and done, we're 60 points apart, top to bottom. That's something. So, oh, man. Yeah, hottie sauce.
Hottie sauce.
He'll have something to say. He's not paying attention tonight, but he will be tomorrow.
Texas Red upcoming schedule. I kind of told this to Craig last night when we were in the freezer section doing an impromptu Dirt Weekly. What if we set up in the store there somewhere and did a Dirt Weekly?
I think it'd be fantastic.
Like over in the corner where the bread is or something, right over there.
The popcorn area, what we'd get. No,
I didn't comment on that. I'm sorry, but wow, that was a cool deal.
What's that?
We had Chef, your popcorn makers.
Absolutely. You know what? So that was Slayton and I went to Qdoba, and we were deep diving that late model deal. We were thinking about it every which way.
Oh, my God. Again, a scandal meeting. Okay. So you're like, let's go back and put on the hats.
And then, you are a role model of his, right? He's like, I got to up my popcorn game. I said, well, I can help you with that. He made his own Oreo.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
And he actually altered the recipe and increased the
The
ratio
Oreos.
of Oreo.
50-50. Let's
So
get somewhere.
He went home with his own bag, his own recipe.
That was cool. Yeah, I was entrenched in a trench. So yeah.
So, as I told you last night, this will probably be our last show until after Mod Tour, till the Wednesday after the Mod Tour.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because next week we're going to get busy Wednesday night. I mean,
Thursday
I got to be ready for Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday starts Thursday,
About a
Friday,
10-dayer.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 9 days for me straight. So
Take care of the pipes.
yeah,
I remember leaving Botno one time. I told him I'm going 9 days straight from here on out. I was younger and more focused.
So
I got about 2 of those in me. The first
as I
2.
said, this will probably be our last one. So we probably should talk about upcoming schedules going out all the way through the tour.
Yeah.
So we'll start with this weekend. Friday night, tomorrow night.
Can-Am.
Estevan Motor
First
Speedway.
night of the Can-Am Challenge.
Back to the Can-Am, no longer the Am.
Right.
Back to the Can-Am. So night 1 of the Can-Am at the Estevan Motor Speedway, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. their time, which they're technically on Central. They just don't observe daylight savings.
Yeah. Right.
I call it Mountain Time, but
that too.
we're daylight savings time. They're not.
No.
But it's a Friday night up there. Dakota Speedway, Friday night as well, tomorrow night. A weekly show for them. Their last show before the Mod Tour because they're not racing till after
Wednesday. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 races tomorrow night, and then I think Williston has Saturday night. I know we have Williston Saturday night.
Yeah, that's the second leg of the Can-Am.
Yeah, that's the Am part of the Can-Am. We had the part on Friday.
Plus their county fair.
Plus the fair.
So.
And then Jamestown, I'm sure, is running Saturday night as well. I don't know about Botno. I guess I should look up Botno.
I don't know that either.
And then Nodak Speedway on Sunday to round out your weekend. Now, that's a big day because from 2 to 4, there's a feed. There's a meet and greet. There's going to be a dunk tank with some late model drivers getting in it.
Wow.
So at this meet and greet, I wonder if the cars are available to look at.
We can slap a sticker?
Bobby was working on some body pieces last year. I think you could have went up and said, hey, this will work. I'm going to have mine with.
The front left where Nick had that tractor tire. Can I put my face right there?
Don't stick my face in that tire. I'm just helping. I'm driving from the nose. Yeah.
So no Botno. They don't race until July 11th.
Oh. After the tour.
This week, we got Mandan, Estevan Friday night. Saturday night, Williston, Jamestown. Sunday night, Minot. Maybe Monday, depending on rain.
Is Williston's fair going on?
That's his Williston's fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
It actually started last night. So last night through Saturday night.
Usually I try to get over there on the day of the fair and try to get the food on day one just because you can beat kind of some of the...
Two really hillbilly experiences I've had at the racetrack. One was at Williston during the fair. When my son was very young, I took him on the Ferris wheel, and the lightning was rolling in. This can't be bad, And then what we did here at Nodak when the sheriffs is like, guys, there's an F5 west of Minot. You got to end it.
No more racing, guys. You should know.
So then we get into next week.
4th of July weekend.
4th of July weekend. We start on Thursday night the 2nd.
July 2nd,
at
Underwood.
the McLean County Speedway. And then Friday night, July 3rd, Williston Basin Speedway.
With a gigantic fireworks show.
With the fireworks show being back for the first time in a few years.
Yes.
With a big fireworks show on July 3rd. And then no Mandan that night. Mandan's not racing that night.
Okay.
That Friday. And then, because they have their big 4th of July rodeo over the weekend, so they, even though they don't take the front straightaway anymore, they take the whole grounds.
They don't need the noise.
Right.
Yep.
Saturday night, July 4th, Nodak Speedway, right over here.
All classes.
Except for mods. No mods.
Because they're getting ready.
Well, Jamestown is running that night as well, and they are running mods, but they're not running stock cars. So Jamestown is taking the mods on that night. We're taking the stock cars. Fireworks show after the Nodak Speedway. I'm sure fireworks show after Jamestown.
I would think, yeah.
Mom's Pyrotechnics last year's fireworks display at Nodak was the best I'd ever seen.
Pretty damn good.
It was choreographed and wow. Yeah.
And then we start the mod tour. Sunday, July 5th.
In Minot.
So we got Nodak Speedway on July 5th.
I would say we're going to see some traveling stock cars on Saturday, I would think.
I would think as well. These guys might come up early or
maybe even earlier than that.
Tell me who won last year's stock car. Who was the champ?
Yep.
We didn't have stock cars last year.
No, we had the champion on the Dakota Mod Tour.
Oh, okay.
Was it Show? It was Ethan Broxma in the mod.
Starry?
Angel Munoz.
Angel got it, okay.
So that's who Gabriel's going after.
They're buddies, too.
Yeah. Both B&B cars.
Brown Sugar.
Yes.
So we did not get Mod Tour at Nodak last year. Got rained out.
Because we got 2 in a row the year prior.
Right.
It all balances out. You never,
never get ahead in this deal.
Yeah. It's in the middle, kids. It's in the middle.
So then you have night number 2 would be July 6th up at the Estevan Motor Speedway. They've had a rockin' racetrack. I'm excited for that night up there.
Yeah. Good racetracks. Again, 8 o'clock our time. It all helps.
How many has Cody won up there this year?
All of them.
He has.
All of them. Yeah.
He's doing his best Kate Nappelt impersonation.
All of them.
And he's won one mod tour or 2 up there. He's won 2 of them.
The last 2.
Whoa.
And last year it was a man-eater.
Yeah.
They were rolling stuff over. They packed it in and packed it in and packed it in. So good on them for not canceling, but nonetheless, Cody's ready for anything and everything. Dry and smooth.
Oh, non-wick
Wet.
sprint cars all 4th of July weekend. McLean County, Williston Basin, and Nodak.
Oh. Thank you, Miles. Oh. See? That's why we need the chat open. Uh-huh.
Yeah, sprint cars all weekend. That's pretty cool. Compacts are done until Motor Magic. Is that what? No. There's no compacts on the 4th of July? What
I
is
thought it
wrong?
was everything but mods.
I was going to say, what's wrong with me here?
Huh. Yeah. I was thinking without looking.
I show them listed here,
Huh.
although that might be wrong. I don't know.
Huh.
I show stock cars, compacts, legends, slingshot, sport mods, hobby stocks, and actually they have mods on here. But I don't think mods are here.
Yeah, I understood no mods. Huh. But
Somebody on the
Now's the-
Nodak end might want
now's
to
the
update
time
my
to-
race pass so we
now's the
understand.
time to freshen this up, guys.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
we're
we know
not
what's coming.
It'll be all over the next time we talk about it.
Night
Uh-huh.
number 3, Williston Basin Speedway, July 7th.
7-7. Mm-hmm.
Night number 4, the opening night of the season for the Southwest Speedway in Dickinson.
Everything's still on track?
Yep, July 8th.
I'd love to see that place just packed. That is such a beautiful track. The stands, the scenery.
Their tour nights have been just on
Huge.
fire. Yeah. They have good racing. Yeah.
So then that leaves us, I just had it up here.
Yeah, heading to Mandano.
Yeah, July 9th, Dakota Speedway. That'd be night number 5.
The Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes, because I think Jamestown finishes it on a Thursday.
Friday.
Friday. Okay.
So they're
Yeah.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Their night stayed the same. We just moved Jamestown from Saturday to Friday.
From the opener to the end. Right.
Yeah. So
'Cause
them
it's Saturday
first
the
5
4th.
nights, drivers get a drop a night. If them first 5 nights race, they get their best 4 out of the first 5. They
Yeah.
cannot drop championship night.
Got to be there.
Got to be at championship night. You have to participate, and you cannot drop it.
So is Ethan Broxman 2 in a row on the Mod Tour Championship?
I don't know why you ask these questions.
Well, I'm
not
trying to
sure.
think who could possibly
Yes,
surprise
he is.
us.
Yes, he is 2 in a row.
Uh-huh.
I ask you those questions because you're usually always right.
And we've learned that Trent Guest owns that operation.
Yep. Trent Guest and Danny Meyer.
I would never have guessed Angel Munoz. Shelby Williams sticks out in my mind.
Yeah. Cameron Story, too.
Mm-hmm.
Shelby Williams was 5th. Cameron Starry won 2 years ago. Won in 2024.
Was he here last year?
I think so. I don't know. Pretty sure.
Is Shelby coming up?
As far as I know, yeah. First local driver was Brock Beater in 6th last year.
Oh.
Troy Heupel was in 8th.
Oh.
Won in Estevan
Yeah.
last year.
Yep. Gabe Grodisha was 11th. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then championship night, Friday night, July 10th at the Jamestown Speedway. So obviously Mandan isn't running that night.
Yeah. With them being on Thursday.
And then Saturday night after that, July 11th, Thunder Mountain Speedway in Botno has a race scheduled. And as far as I know, nothing on Sunday, right? You guys aren't doing that Sunday after the tour thing? McLean County
We're doing
isn't.
2 in July. I can't remember which 2 they are, but that sounds close to the 2nd still. Again, everything got moved up a week, so did the Governor's Cup get moved up a week too?
They got pushed a week. Everything got pushed a week. To me, rather than moving up, everything got pushed. After the mod
Back.
tour, everything got pushed back. Oops. No, you guys race on the 19th.
19th, okay.
July 2nd and the 19th. That's your 2 in July. Does that sound right? It has to sound right. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what my race pass says.
Yeah.
And then your championship night got pushed to August 2nd.
Okay. And we usually have 2 races after the 4th or so points night, so okay. August 2nd. So then Cole County's what, 7th and the 8th then? Yep. That sounds right.
I don't know why I just didn't go like this, fellas. I have this.
The calendar.
I have this cool thing here.
Yeah.
That
We do that every November.
Yeah. That'll tell
Works good.
tell you exactly what
Who's
you need
racing
to know.
and why?
Isn't that exactly what you need to know?
Thought we'd memorize it from November.
Yeah.
Nope.
Should hand that to your family members. All right,
Yeah.
here's where I'm going to be.
I did.
Yeah. Where are we racing this week? Well, I got you the schedule. Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Zach Heiderbrink says we could do a podcast on the tour.
Oh.
Zach, I'll bring the microphones. We can do the whole week. You and I can do our own little show
Yeah.
on the tour.
That'd be cool.
I'll bring the microphones. Let's see here. Just a sec.
Jenny says Shelby's racing, so you're Jenny.
She's my Jenny.
He left the Gremlin type look, and then I
Me?
think he went to a traditional race car, but I think he's back to the Gremlin style car. Shelby
Talking
Williams.
Cut butt?
Yeah,
Yes.
the cut butt.
It's not a gremlin. Well, I guess you would call it a gremlin.
Yeah,
It looks
is kind
like
of
a gremlin.
It's
looking
a
thing.
salon. Old Cutlass salon.
Look like it got stuck in the guillotine. Chopped her off.
It doesn't have a fast look, but it is fast.
Yeah. I don't know that I've seen Shelby's name out there much. Is he burning around here or burning around in Texas?
Ricky
anyway?
Thornton Jr., why wouldn't he be wanting to play with those World of Outlaw guys?
It all depends on where Flo is or where Lucas Oil
Where
is.
Lucas is.
I don't know where Lucas is currently.
Huh.
If Ricky were coming, how would that change your pick?
Actually, he's having a down year. I wouldn't even pick him.
Yeah.
He's not having a good year at all. For
Yeah.
those of you wondering and wanted to know there's the calendar that Brandon puts together every year.
Yeah. I was there.
Yeah, it gives you. We sit there literally, and
Yep.
we start in April, and we go all the way through September into October.
Yeah.
And so there's the month of July right there. Underwood, Williston, Minot, James. Now this is just western North Dakota. I don't go over to the east, but then you start the mod tour and your Botno, and then we go Mandan on the 17th, Jamestown Dickinson on the 18th. That's a tentative day.
Uh-huh.
But then Underwood on the 19th, and then we have Estevan, 24th, 25th. I guess I should just pull this up. This will tell us everything
What
we
an
need
idea.
to. Texas Red. How's the
Hey, Texas Red. Hey, corn.
corn?
Good.
Good.
Okay,
Knee
so
high
like
by the 4th of July.
Well, last week I said 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I'm not nervous anymore. Tina and I were out there at lunchtime today, did a little walkthrough, and she goes, I think it's knee high already. But she's smaller. So, but it's still, today's Thursday. We're still 9 days away. No question. I'm going to say mid-thigh.
So, Farmer Jorn,
Yeah.
what is more important, the heat? Because we have had none, but we've had plenty of rain.
Yeah.
So, I imagine if we get some
I got to
heat
lean
now,
towards water. Water's important.
So my farming
Rainwater.
Yeah,
Rainwater.
rainwater is important. My farming people that I talk to out there, they say it's going to work out if it goes the way the forecast says. We get all this rain this weekend, then it's supposed to get hot. We're supposed to get a heat wave.
That's what the weatherman's saying.
And if that heat comes, you're going to see everything. Shoo.
Yeah. That's what I'm banking on this 9-day deal.
Okay, so then let me
Yeah.
take you to the drive to the Estevan Motor Speedway that really stands out in my mind. The canola is just wild electric
Yeah.
on your way up
Flow
there.
yellow.
That's what when I think about that drive up there, all I'm thinking is that those fields.
I don't know. Are they blooming already? I don't think.
I'm just going back to last year
when
on
they
the drive
do.
up there.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like fluorescent yellow.
Yeah,
It's
pretty cool.
It does. Yeah, it's pretty bright. I agree. But yeah, so the corn. So again, 5 plots, 5 rows in each. And other than Tina nicking one with the weed whacker yesterday, trying to control a little grass on the edges there, I'm telling you, everything's up and looking good. So I'm going to say water. Now, the news said that Minot's gotten 4 inches this month already. So rainwater.
Rainwater is key.
Versus faucet water. Because I've got kind of a little irrigation system, but I've only watered it at the beginning when we hadn't had rain for 3
And
months
your
or whatever.
irrigation, is that well or is that city water?
City water, yeah, hooked up to the faucet. So So, but they're looking good. Got watermelon, cantaloupe, pumpkins going on. Oh, the pumpkins! Oh my goodness, we're gonna have troubles keeping her in the fence. But yeah,
Have you ever thought about expanding the fence, making it bigger?
what's a 20 by 80? That seems like a pretty good sized garden. But
But
yes.
40 by 80 would be. It's just like
Yeah,
I got a
it
20
would be.
by 80 race car shop. I'm definitely going 40 by 80.
Yeah, well, more tilling, and that's me. But yeah, weeds are a problem. But Tina's got some onions. We got peas, but there's some ground rodents. So, but we got those, and we got them in deals that we can pick up and put up on the bench now. So
Look at this. We got a live look in the
Oh.
canola fields.
oh,
Where's
there
that
they
at?
are.
Who is that? That
Oh.
sent that.
Looks like Karen.
Miss Karen.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Well,
They're coming.
I thought maybe it was a little early, but flow yellow coming at you. Yeah.
So we know she's
Thank
watching.
you, Karen.
Did she hear us earlier? Yearbook, Dirt Weekly, Hot Sauce Fantasy as a sponsor. Karen, just Steven's Yearbook, because since we started this deal, he's 3 for 3.
Yeah.
She
yeah.
shares that Steven has had Nodak Championships, so probably is over the 9 count with mod and late model, but 6 at Nodak.
But
Six
what
at
I
Nodak,
wrote,
so.
what I read was just Nodak.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's where fantasy's at. You know, fantasy could grow to these other tracks. Oh.
It could grow to the Tougher Than Dirt Tour also.
Tour.
That would have been a money
The
week.
mod tour.
Well, the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, if we would have counted that.
What kind of chore would you have on the mod tour trying to pick somebody?
Well, I think they need to be standalones, or possibly Tougher Than Dirt and Mod Tour combined as a entity.
Well, no, okay. Well, I was gonna say if we threw the mod tour into us.
All right,
into
Isaac.
this deal,
Listen,
how
Isaac.
how would you pick like
Yeah.
Jorn?
Can't get out of the B main.
How would you pick like how would you even like fathom
Pick one mod,
But-
one stock. I
for
like
the whole
it.
week?
I love it.
Each
Yeah.
night is standalone. You get points for each night.
Okay, just to be clear, it doesn't represent the one we're doing. It would be a new fantasy.
Not
No?
necessarily.
Oh God!
there would be an asterisk
The
there.
gravedigger doesn't stop. Right.
And George at
Right,
first, so he
right.
picks last.
Oh
I don't
man!
think I don't think there's a benefit to picking first at the mod tour. Is
Well,
there?
I mean, Ethan
'Cause
Brock's been 2
well,
in a row.
No,
Gonna
he
be
would
tough.
get to pick. He would get to pick like because we'd set it up like the snake draft. So you'd have. I would pick first, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think this
and then-
has to happen.
Yeah, it's only 9:00.
Stu's listening too. What's your pick?
Yeah, jeepers.
I will.
Oh, that would really get the juices flowing.
Levi Run said we're not live on. Yes, we are. I
Huh?
got 6 people watching on YouTube right now.
Oh, well, you're the producer. Don't take last. Oh, Beebs is checking in.
Yeah, Beebs is. Oh, he's out in the tractor.
Oh, yeah.
Because they want to get the work in before possible.
Oh, yeah. My corn ain't that good.
Texas Red
Yeah.
West update.
Yeah. Oh boy, he 2 feet tall for sure. Maybe a little better. Huh. Well, I got the right seeds, but this is gonna be my best corn year. I can feel it.
This is the difference. He's spraying that anhydrous on that corn.
Well,
you got to get going with that.
Yeah.
Spraying it.
Well, Mindy brought some fertilizer home last year, and I left the lid off of it and rained on it. It's big. Looks like a salt block now. So
Just throw it in the garden. Throw it in there.
I put some Miracle Grow on top of everything before it rained. That couldn't have hurt.
Levi is typing.
Did we lose YouTube?
No, we're good. It's all there. Both are streaming. Both have green lights. Both are streaming.
What is your most popular streaming platform? Facebook?
Well, Facebook.
Over
By
YouTube?
Like I get quite a few views. You and I, us, we get quite a few views on YouTube after the fact. But Facebook hits the most people because we're doing it live on Facebook. Now that we're doing it live on YouTube, we're actually getting a lot on YouTube as well. Spotify's around about 100 a week or whatever, 50 to 100. Now last week I forgot to push publish, so nobody watched last week's on Spotify.
Well, in past, I've seen like 600 views.
Yep.
That seems like a lot.
We get quite a few impressions. Yeah, views, impressions.
Lingo. Race gas.
We don't do bad.
Pistons.
I mean, for three
Camshafts.
guys that absolutely talk about nothing and
Right,
farming.
Seinfeld.
I got to get a hold of Brock. We need
A
more
little
stickers.
Yeah.
Mod Tour,
Yeah.
Hoffman.
I think the Mod Tour should stand on its own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You're addicted to gambling. You need
Here-
help.
Oh,
We're
my
not
wife is addicted to gambling.
we're not going to have a show next week, but here's what
Oh boy.
Well, we got that draft down on our phones.
We're gonna seed it right now. I can feel it coming. Who picks first?
I will work on getting a list of entries, and I'll get it out to you guys. We'll make our picks.
Okay.
We'll do a
Yeah.
test run, hot sauce fantasy test run for the Mod Tour.
For the Mod Tour.
Yeah.
Mod Stock Car Tour.
And if
Two cars each?
Yeah, one in each class, or do you want two in each class? Might as well go two in each class. Or what?
A flat tire ruins your night. I need another guy. Two in each.
I'm just letting you
I
know.
mean, there's lots of population there.
I'm letting you know that if I do roughly 70 to 80 points better than you guys, we're counting it in the normal one, so I beat you.
The asterisks never stop.
Isaac has got to get on the.
Well, if you divide it by 3 and multiply it by 2, then I got
And you
third.
carry the 1, and you
There's
slash.
there's no one to control us right now. We're just
man.
breaking all the rules.
God. Yeah, it's tight jackets and straight jackets and a trip to the hospital. Whew.
Well, where are we at now? We've accomplished everything. Hot sauce topic. Do we want to talk about our topic? You and I had a great discussion before the show started.
Is it authorized?
Authorized by who?
I don't know.
think
Mine was
the producer?
unauthorized, and I just kind of threw it
you
out
kind
there.
of blasted it in there. Yeah, every once in a while we like to talk about how things are done.
Well, we'll talk about the elephant in the room. You were in the stands. You were in the stands. The elephant in the room is the 70 is jumping every start. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm not saying it
That's
as
being
I'm
thrown
calling.
out there.
That's being thrown out there. That's the comments I'm hearing from all race fans, or a lot of race fans. That's what I'm hearing all over the place, that the 70 is jumping every start. Well,
Couple angles on this.
there's several angles. We had the video on before the show started. You
Yeah.
and I, we were kind of dissecting the video. I don't.
Ironically, we both had the same topic.
He walks in here tonight and he goes, "Hey, I kind of want to bring up this," and I go, "Okay, go ahead, tell me what it is." And he basically talks the same thing that I said. Well, you see, I was gonna
Me
bring,
too.
I was going to bring that up as well. And we didn't even preface this. You don't even know about it, but
A little bit.
a little bit.
Well, we talked about it years prior, and one thing that I believe you mentioned is he's really good on the starts too. He's a really good racer. So
He's being watched.
right, but
He's
his
being
reaction and his
Acceleration.
aggression, not in a bad way, just
No.
The only thing I would so this is about 5 parts. Can I count 1, 2? This is about 5
Yeah.
parts.
Hang in here.
This might get us till 10. This might get Brock all the way to Fargo.
Ooh.
'Cause
9/11.
so be prepared for this
Yeah.
one. This is about 5 parts. Number 1, we're gonna go to the start of the race, and we're gonna talk about the start of the race. Who starts the race at the beginning of the race?
The flagman starts the original
Okay.
start.
We're
And I
just-
know that sounds basic, but listen closely.
Yes. The flagman waves the green flag. That's when the front row goes. That's when the whole field goes.
The front row is side by side, 2 cars, 2 all the way back. That's the first start.
can
When
the
they're-
guy in the back possibly see the flagman?
No, he's judging reaction off the cars in front of him. Or he's trying to time it.
Yeah. Maybe taking some gambling risk,
Yep.
possibly. And or you could look across and maybe see the flagman. There was a time in my life where I would say that was me. I would find the flagman if I was on the back straightaway. Now I know my place in the lineup, so I just watch for the other guys to go first. But nonetheless, You
So-
could physically watch the flagman even from a long ways back.
Now,
Is there any cue
No.
on the receiver?
Nope. They do not say green. They do not say anything on the
I was
receiver.
going to say, yeah.
Only place that I know that does that is Mandan,
Okay.
I believe.
I was going to say, I think I've heard it somewhere, but okay.
And then
So it's not always the same everywhere, but nonetheless, it's a small
Do
detail.
you feel comfortable bringing the race up?
bringing what up? You want me to bring it up?
Yeah.
Oh, do we want to dissect it that far?
Well, I think
Not
so.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're going to get in trouble. So
But
let's-
this is deep dive shit here, dude. This is deep dive stuff. So on the initial start of the race, when the flagman waves the green, it's green flag for the whole field.
let's just stop and go through that carefully now, because I had a person in the stands that this is why I wanted to bring it up, because I've taken it for granted for too long that everybody understands how the start works. And for the most part, you do. But when you have to explain it, the words might not all be the same. So, right, when the flag is displayed, the race is on for everybody. That doesn't mean you have to wait till the start-finish line to pass. It doesn't mean anything. Once the green flag is displayed, you can be 8 wide if you fit. We've seen it in the compacts. So the race is on for everybody. That's very important to understand in this conversation. Okay,
So
I've made my little piece.
the only Caden starting last is like a perfect
Storm.
scenario for jumping, because his car takes off so much better. He's able to time it, and his takeoff speed is just that good.
And it would be amplified more because maybe the guys in the back are not the top tier, and he
With
is.
enough cars, you get beyond the invert. Very, very good point. Maybe he's still learning some stuff.
The
It's the hobby class.
exaggeration.
I think there is an exaggeration factor to it. Yes, good wording. I interrupted. Continue.
I agree 1,000%. That's kind of where I was going, is where he was starting, exaggerates this.
That
because
is a great word.
The front row,
It does exaggerate it.
in the initial start, you have Dylan Slabaugh and Colby Patterson. Both of them combined maybe have 3 years of experience racing, and this is Colby's first year. Dylan races kind of off and on here and there. So I honestly, in experience level, they could both be considered rookies. In just flat out, I know Dylan's been racing for quite a few more years, but I don't think.
But number of counts at the track is probably not.
Yeah, so you look up. I'll look him up right now.
Mm-hmm.
The experience for Dylan Slabaugh is not the experience of Caden Appelt or Brandon Beater or Dana Brandt or
Yeah.
just kind of putting it out there. So like this year, 6 features in 2026. He goes all the way back to 2022. 12 features in 25. 9 features in 24. 4 features in 23. 4 features in 22. So you may give him 2 years worth of racing, experience.
On a 2-night a weekend summer.
They don't. The biggest thing is what I've seen is that initial start, the initial 2 starts, they don't turn down the hill. They carry the field all the way up on the outside.
They stay up on the cushion the whole
stay up-
way around the corner
Well, that opens that bottom up to
to the whole left lane.
to everybody.
Yeah.
So that exaggerates when the green flag waves coming out of 4. The guys behind them are all turning left.
Taking advantage of coming down the hill.
Yeah, turning down the hill because you want to go down the hill. You have that downhill run.
You could see the different guys with different level of experiences taking advantage of the easy down the hill run. And it is exaggerated. I love that word. So
could it be considered jumping? Caden timed it really well, and I'm going to say he laid back a little bit and timed it at the beginning. My heartburn more comes on and I'm mad at myself for this. You guys just need to hear me out. So number 1, the exaggeration of maybe the cars in front of him, the less experience, Caden having the experience, timing it, getting good starts, makes it look so much worse than it is. Them guys not turning down the hill. Number 2, if we are going to call Caden for jumping, if that is, we need to adjust the rule. the jumping rule. We need to adjust it. I wrote it wrong. It needs to be corrected. I'm going to present a new rule written the right way to the Nodak Speedway, and we're going to correct this. Because I believe he was called for jumping a couple times throughout that race, and they docked him 2 spots. I believe. I'm not 1,000% sure.
We seen it the week before.
Correct. And right now, the rule reads, if you jump, you're docked 2 positions on the next flag. It needs to be changed to, and I'm going to write it out and do it the right way for technically Nodak. It's 2 positions per car you pass.
Per car gained.
Per position gained by jumping. So if he gains 3 spots, basically you can restart 7th, you can jump all the way up to 3rd. Caution comes out, you're only going back to 5th. That's a net gain of 2 spots.
For a crime.
So you still net gained. It needs to be 2 per.
I want to preface this. We're not beating on Caden. We're using Caden's scenario.
Using Caden as an
it's
example.
all classes, but
And just like your Brody Beater reference, and maybe the causing Cash or calling him guilty when you said he probably cleared him. That's why I like the video, because I don't think we really know what we saw.
Right. It's coming here. I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're watching it live, you just see him go and the rest not. But to your point, and I caught the tail end when you were explaining it to Jordan, and if he's doing it, everyone might be doing it.
Right. So
the message has to be what's good for one.
We're going to play the game here. So the camera doesn't go all the way to the back to see Caden. But right here, here's what we're talking about. The green flag, the green light is on. So let's go back 10 seconds.
Here.
So you're going to look in the bottom right hand. The flag starts the race. We're using the light
as an indicator in this deal, because they're supposed to be displayed together. Mm-hmm.
So right there, I mean, these guys in the inside row and even in the outside row, starting with Tyson Grinstead. So them top 3, the orange car is Dylan Slaybaugh, the white with the blue is Colby Patterson, and right behind them is Brooklyn Tomlinson. 3 inexperienced drivers.
And this is Alex Twite thinking this is easy.
Brian Twite.
Brian Twite.
Yeah, he turns down the hill.
Well, so the conversation is, and at one point it was considered jumping if you got out of line.
And that's what I thought it was.
Yeah. But the whole left lane is out of line, and the right lane is in the left lane.
Yeah. So
in the car,
if you're going to go with out of line, is considered jumping. Brian Twite, Tyson
15
Grinstead,
cars are out of line.
Yeah, 15 cars. Where are you going to start?
So
there is one class. Is it the sprint cars that you cannot get out of line before the cone? There's one class that does say that.
Mm-hmm.
So here's where people are upset, and I'm gonna take it back again. This is kind of like if you watch Nodak Speedway TV Sunday night. I kind of
look at Brody giving Dwight the onion there.
So the green light's on. Green race has started. These guys turn down the hill. They get a better start all the way back. Now on the right hand of your screen, you're gonna see a 70
right down on the tires.
Now to get to that point, did he start earlier? Look how jammed up they are right in front of him. Look how jammed up.
I mean, he can gulp down 8, 9, 10 cars.
Starting with Kyler Satrin and going back. Look how jammed up they are.
Okay, Brandon, so let me preface this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out and say, obviously we know that 70 is the elite of the class.
Yep.
No one's going to argue with that. And even if he'd have stayed in line behind instead of diving down, most likely he's winning anyway.
I don't know. We're just using this as a scenario. I kept the Racing Randy logo in there for the replay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nice touch. It don't have to be a one-day deal. Mm-hmm.
So here's take number 2. The whole inside row goes up.
In other words, Brian went around. It's a restart, but they didn't complete a lap, so they're still side by side in the front row. So this is still a flagman started race here.
Yep. Still flagman.
Does it start at the same spot every time?
No, it's when the flagman waves the flag.
So you can't really say I'm here.
See, the light just popped.
Came on.
So
everybody is in line here.
Yeah.
Even I believe Caden is right there behind the 38.
Yep.
Right there.
So Caden is in line on this one,
So
but was he warned on the receiver? I couldn't tell you. So there you go. Caden was in line when the green light was on. Look how many spots he got. He did not jump that.
Yeah.
Look how far up in line he is.
He's mid-pack there, just by trimming the rail.
But because he turns down the hill when nobody else does, everybody else stays up high.
Gets a downhill run.
Yeah.
It's physics.
So it looks bad.
Because his experience is so exaggerated in that part of the pack.
He was in line when the green flag when the green light turned on, which the green light is actually after the flag. The flag and then the green light comes on.
And that's why I wanted you to show the video, because the video doesn't lie. This is a great shot right here.
The green light's on, and that's delayed from the flag ever so slightly.
So, but these guys up high on the left side of your screen, they are opening up that whole bottom. I'm not saying on an original start you guys we can still be side by side and we can still turn down the hill together. I'm asking Dylan Slaybaugh, Colby Patterson, Brooklyn Tomlinson, whatever, be a steward of racing and want to know. Watch the stock car tour, the mod tour. Watch these guys and how they start. Just learn from it. I'm not criticizing you guys. You guys are young. I'm trying to coach you up a little bit. I'm trying to help you guys out.
However, Colby was rolling that top pretty good. He didn't want to leave it.
At speed, he had a great line at speed. Left too much on the table on the start. But
look at him
he's running good.
Yeah.
He is running good. That's excellent. This is good racing. So, but nonetheless, the issue is going forward now. Now, I keep stressing that the flagman starts the original start. And
we'll have a restart here.
A person that I was talking with said, I see stuff passing, and then I see the green light come on. And it took me a while to absorb the question, but we see it here pretty quick.
Ultimately, should we adjust? Do we need to adjust? Do we need to say, hey, the green light starts the race? What do we need to do to adjust this? When we go to restarts, we'll explain restarts when we get there.
Well,
We picked the hobby stock feature, Jordan and I did, just because Caden was a hot topic.
The exaggeration is so displayed.
All classes at Nodak are the same.
Same rules
Everything
for
is
every
the same.
class.
Ooh.
Great job by Alan Birch to avoid that.
Woo! Yeah, that was a puckered up moment, as they say.
And actually, at this point, Caden's having a tough time getting through the field.
And at this time right here, I was thinking to myself, if this thing goes green, Caden's going to have a really tough time.
Colby's looking good. I mean, he's
Colby, and
Brody.
Oh, I'm doing the replay there. That's confusing. So now,
okay. Now, one car's out front. Everybody's lined up behind him. In this scenario, the race starts when the leader goes. This is important to understand here. See, the one car's hunched out there too far. The most of the left, or I'm calling it the left lane in the car.
But even on the outside lane, he's still doing the same thing, running it down the track.
So, but here's the rule at the Nodak Speedway. The race must be started in the restart zone.
Yes. One cone there on the last tire, and the other one is, where is it? I think
It's
up
usually
here,
at the end of the wall, or it's on that tire right next to the wall. But you can look in between the cars, the leader car, and that green light, there's a cone. So technically, the leader needs to fire before that cone. But by the letter of the rules, I don't know. You can't see when he fires here. I'll try to stop it right when he fires because it's a hard angle to look at. And you got to understand, we're looking at this real time. He hasn't fired yet. He waited a long time to fire. And that whole if you're calling Caden for jumping, I would say 12X is almost in line with the cone now, maybe a little bit past it. The whole field gets called for jumping.
We touched on the restart zone last year, and it kind of died because I don't know why. But it's an issue. I'm going to go on record. I don't know why you need two cones. I think one's enough. The first cone. The reason we have the second cone is because the leader doesn't go, then the race is on for everybody on the second cone. It's too late. It's too far back. That's an interesting little dinger there too. Cashman did the old
I don't even know if I'm going to
decade
touch
slide.
on that.
Yeah, one thing at a time. So, yeah. But at any rate, my message is, again, the better you understand the game, the more you can appreciate it. So after the original start, the flagman no longer is starting. He's only reacting to the leader when he senses that he's going. And then the green light is on, and hence the race is on for everybody.
Well, here's the replay of old Cashman. Made the doom scroll.
He drops her down. That's slider material there. Ooh. It is.
I don't know. Like I said, to the naked eye, you're to the pits for questionable driving.
Yeah, it looked like he tailed him into the left fender there. But
after watching it, I'm going to go with my naked eye of
I thought it looked pretty sweet.
you look at that left front now. We don't get a zoomed in on it, but you can kind of see it's laid over now. You can kind of see.
I didn't catch that live, but
got kind of a laid over look to it. So that one there, I guess we should have paid attention a little bit more. 12X, when you see him.
See, Caden's way out of line if you want to be critical of that.
Way out of line.
Way out of line.
This one here is a Caden jump. And then by Caden getting out of line, everybody got out of line.
Yeah. Well, it's paying off.
Because Caden is supposed to be behind the 96.
Mm-hmm.
Caden's already going.
Even the 12 cars changed his starting spot. He's come down.
Right, but look at the right side of your screen. Caden is already going.
Yeah.
He's already turning down. And once again, we're going by that cone. He hasn't fired yet. He has all the way till that cone to fire.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the second cone is the problem. Yeah. Again, the referees need to be able to have less of an argumental
now, he does get dinged a few times in here for jumping. He does get docked some spots. I don't know which ones he got docked for. I don't know which ones he didn't get docked for. I have no idea. Because honestly, it's
during the race, I never heard that.
You never heard me say it because nobody ever told me.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
I was just going based off of where he was running versus where he restarted. You know.
And if I could get in the mind of every other hobby driver, their goal is to beat Caden.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so Cash, he's rolling it hard, Brody. Oh.
That was a tough one, too. Birch going around. I know there was some heartburn. I seen a Facebook post. You watch this. Oh, got him going in reverse here. I'll get him going back forward.
Did he lose that on his own?
No, you're going to right there.
Gotcha.
See that green car there? Had a little bit of
howdy doody.
A little bit of help. I mean, it's a tough deal. You can agree to disagree, whatever you want.
Yeah, just enough to.
Just enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you in the stands, I thought he went around on his own, but the video is clear. And with that said, I wasn't focused on it.
So right here, so now you look at this, the 70 went from second back to fourth. He got docked 2 spots for that last jump. And that's where...
Who's making that call?
Bruce Redlin. That's
race
where
director.
The rule states if you jump, you're docked 2 spots. We need to adjust that because he jumped about 4 or 5 cars, maybe 6 cars in that deal. He would have been almost the last if you go two spots for every car he jumped.
Yeah, you're talking a 12 car.
So that one he stayed in line till he fired. You don't agree?
No, I'm just trying to think without the video, how would they been able to keep track of?
You wouldn't have been able to. And that brings up another point. At some point when a guy is a multiple offense jumper, where do you draw the line and just say, take it to the trailer, come back next week?
Stay in line.
Stay in line, take it to the trailer, come back next week. You're going to learn your lesson one way or another. Obviously, docking you spots is not learning your lesson. You know.
Well, because to your point, if he got docked 2, but it gained him 6, I'll do it every time.
Net gain 4.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. The crime can't be profitable.
And that's my fault. I'm willing to admit, everybody out there, Brandon, you wrote the rule. Yeah, criticize me. Call me out on it. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, again, worth revisiting. Using Caden's race here as the example, but when you say you get docked 2 spots, because most of the time advancing one car is a chore in itself.
Yep.
But because of the exaggeration of the hobby stock class, I love that word because it is descriptive. So
the yellow came out, and then Colby got to go back to the front.
Well, watch the way they're lined up here. Yeah, Colby led the last fully completed lap before the yellow came out. So yeah, he got to go back to the front.
See, now he's bringing his start way down. See,
he's learning.
Yeah, in this. Yeah,
but
Caden's still out of
everybody
line.
did. Everybody was there. Let's be real.
You know,
who wasn't? Everybody
right.
was
The whole
so,
left lane is. He's too late. But
if he's
in his defense,
he's not too late.
No.
He's got all the way till that cone right in the center bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What did you just say there?
Colby Patterson can fire anywhere coming out of turn 4 up to that cone. Everybody is supposed to stay in line until he fires. He has not fired yet. Brody Beater's out of line. Technically, the only 2 in line would be the 99 and the 98 and the 82T. But we can't get this technical during the races because you don't have time to dissect
this.
If
Caden's leading by the cone, then that's not proper.
Well, the green light's on there. So, yeah, it's a little bit fuzzy because the flag man is displaying the green based on what he feels is the leader gassing her up. It's easier to tell in a modified because the back ends jump up and down, I think. So, but there's room for conversation. That's for sure.
it's hard. I don't want Bruce's job.
No.
I do.
Bruce is doing a good job.
Yeah.
I've
We're
defended him when it ain't popular.
We're not criticizing.
His tooling might not be right. Now, you had touched on this restart zone. And the truth of the matter is, it's way too late in the corner. It's just way too late. That's the truth.
And it has to be a topic. I don't.
It's too late.
See, now
it's
you can
too
see
far
the 12.
back.
You've seen the 12's car's wheel laid over there, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's doing a good job. I mean, he's got a gap, so certainly don't want to take anything away from the fun he's having.
Okay, it's 2 choices. Nodak Speedway, Bruce Rudlin, the board, whoever. You guys can continuously be criticized for letting Caden jump or whatever, being accused that you're letting somebody jump. Yeah, there's the...
Yeah, he went in on the driver's side. I seen most of it. I just didn't see that.
See, Brody kind of turned down the hill here.
Yeah, and they're coming up. And
they're all 3 going for the same piece of real estate.
He kind of got pool balled off. Yeah. Well, again, everything meant to be constructive. Back in the 90s, when I was a Dakota Mod driver, I had a similar world of Caden. And the deal was you had to be in line. If you, even though you knew the track was better at the bottom, you could not get out of there until the race was greened.
Stu chimed in, bring back the chalk line. Have to stay in line till you pass it.
Well, one cone, 2/3 of the way around in 3. That's what I'm saying. Because I'll reflect even in Underwood. If you wait till the middle in a modified,
you're jamming up the whole field.
The leader's a set and duck.
Well,
it's a mess.
You're causing wrecks.
That's what I'm saying.
So here he was docked 2 spots on that last one. So
been moved around a couple of times
now. Mm-hmm. He was docked 2 spots.
Yeah, Bruce is doing his job.
Yep, Bruce is doing
a great job. He's got a repeat offender here, but he's doing what the toolbox gives him. No,
But at some point, we need to adjust the rules again.
Yeah.
And if somebody is a habitual...
Yeah, to be able to multiple times with... There's a frustration for
and that's where
for everybody.
Maybe get rid of the docking rule. Call a yellow every time somebody jumps and put them tail. And after the second one, they're in the pits. I mean, that's the other version of this jumping rule.
I've lived through jumping rules of you didn't even get anything. You were blackballed. So... I'm not promoting that, but I'm just saying I've raced under that. So you can make it as vicious as you want it to be. Are you race directing the tour?
Mod tour. I gotta. Yeah. But I made that comment when we were in Underwood. You know, there was a topic of the mods in Underwood, you know, starting so early and this and that, whatever. And I'm like, I'll be real with you. Mods kind of start when they want anyways.
Well, after the initial start, we're promoting them to start where they want. I mean, I guess we're doing this cone down here. I'm going to get you going back into 3, and I'm going to tell you what's going to eliminate a whole bunch of this.
Back that up there. Could you go back to Alan Birch? Let's look at that one. Was that clean?
Let's go back and watch.
See, I'd put the cone about right there.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe even back here.
Yep.
Like start the race there?
Start the race there, yes, because the leader has to be protected.
No, that was
That's
good.
why
The
he's leading.
12X fired. You know, he fired.
The second row is 3 wide pretty quick there, I think is Craig's concern there. But
I thought the 12X got on the throttle.
But Alan had such a good start there, you know, you could think, wow.
He kicked sideways, turned down the hill. He did,
took advantage of the little bit of hill that was left. I say I'm starting way back there because then the leader,
if you wait too long out of 4, we have it.
We're going to stack them up.
When we talked about it last year, because there was a hot topic about it, it fell on deaf ears. Not a racetrack even brought it up. Nobody even wanted to discuss it. Well, here we are, year 2 of discussing the same thing.
Yeah.
And constantly we're hearing Caden's cheating, Caden's jumping, Caden's this. That's all I hear is Caden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to put this video out here to, in a sense, defend him.
Yeah.
And just say we're bringing light to an issue that maybe needs to be addressed. And
he's taken the dockings, but yeah.
Colby's driving a hell of a race.
He is.
With a broken left front.
Yeah.
If
I didn't know it until you told me.
If he could hit those marks every time, Caden can't get him.
That's awesome.
There's just one little bobble, and you can't do that with 70.
But it's so easy to bobble when you have a broken left front.
Yeah, right there, pushed on him. And then Caden is like, okay.
And at that point,
puts the wild slider on there, or not wild, but
man,
productive.
oh man, here comes the 148 and the 99 rolling that bottom. I felt like if this went on a little bit longer.
Yeah. Good race. Like I say, just a great example of who starts the race. Flagman when they're side by side, his flagman starts it. When they're single file, the leader starts it. Bring those 2 cones way back around into 3.
Does anybody else do that anywhere?
Yeah, many tracks have this same cone deal. Makes a little bit more sense at Williston, just the way the track feels when you're in the car. But at Nodak, it's too late. And we shared in Underwood, it was too late. We made the adjustment.
Yeah.
You made the adjustment, so.
Yeah, we talked about it in Underwood. Dana Brandt and I kind of moved the cones. We clocked the cones back a quarter turn or
instead of being the last 90, you brought them back to be the middle 90.
Middle 90.
Yeah. And maybe even that second cone comes back to the halfway mark. I mean, a modified or whatever to get the best racing experience, and again, I think the leader deserves protection. That's why he's leading. He gets his own lane, but at the same time, he gets the best track position in the corner to do his best start. And I think we've got our cones too late. Whatever works best for the mods, the other classes can adjust. I'm going to stick to it. Yeah.
I don't think I see in the mods a bunch of jumping out of line. It seems like they start
because they start earlier. I'm going to show you. I'm bringing it up right now. I'm going to show you.
I'll reflect that last year, the hot topic was Dexter. It was a modified deal. And he actually was taking advantage of his situation. But we hadn't seen it in a modified driver all year long. We didn't even know how to perceive it.
Right.
He wasn't wrong, but he was so different than what we were used to watching that he became a victim of a situation just by being different.
So look at the difference.
Yeah,
look where we are in the corner.
He just hopped up. Marcus is all lifted up, and Travis just got on it right there. That's what I say. Get it way back into 3.
He's going into 3 right now.
He's in the middle of 3.
Yeah. Look at how far ahead of the wall. Yeah. They're fully racing by the time they get to the first cone.
But it's a much cleaner start.
There's less area for conflict.
I'm not necessarily advocating. Back when I started racing, we had to get all the way on the straightaway when we started.
We had starts underneath the flagman more than once back in my heyday of the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to almost have your roof pulled back so you could see them. I mean,
if it wasn't for Glenn on the ground,
right?
And Glenn was looking up,
yeah.
and he didn't wave.
That was a delay.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
I think less conversation and misunderstandings will be cured by moving it back into 3.
It needs to be a topic, and it needs to be addressed. It needs to be discussed.
I'm with you. The jumping deal, if it shows you on a restart a P15 and you're in P9, that's 6 cars times 2 is 12. I mean,
yep.
The crime has to be, the punishment has to be the crime. You can't profit from the crime. So,
yes, Zach Heiderbrink, you missed a good topic. There's like 5 parts to it. Number one, we got to look at, is it actual jumping or does it look like it's so
exaggerated?
Exaggerated. Is it exaggerated because of what's going on in front of them? Number 2, we got to look at the rules. Look at the damn rule. Look at the restart rule. Look at the restart zone. Who starts the race? When can you start the race? Number 2, the punishment. If you do jump out of line, are you just in Boone? When you go to Super Nationals, you're out of line. You're to the pits. It's no questions asked. You don't get a second.
That's why we raced in the 90s.
So if that's the rule here, that costs him the championship.
Yes. But that's not. He's playing in the rules that are in the rule book, and that's what he's playing.
He's playing by how the game is being scored.
Yep.
Does
it need to be adjusted? And then if you're doing the docking of positions, you're not doing the going to pits. If you're doing the docking, what do you do with the habitual jumper?
So
can you just continuously dock him the whole race, or do we just finally say, enough's
so
enough?
how many times did Bruce dock him? Twice?
I don't have that answer.
Well, I think I saw
at
twice.
At least
twice that we've seen. I don't have that answer.
But if he did it once, right? He probably had the choice where he could have black flamed on the second one. Could he have?
I say I'm not critical of Bruce.
I'm
He's
not
using
either.
his toolbox. He's
and
using
he
the
has
tools
to,
that
he
he's
does
presented.
not. Bruce Redland does not have the ability to have this video that we did.
Yeah,
He's
time.
Live
calling.
He's looking real time. He's honestly, he's probably using the light because there's no way from his vantage point can he see the flag man waving the flag and the.
And he's not just watching one guy; he's watching the whole field.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As I've shared, we expect that call instantly because if we make a half a lap, we're like, oh, you're looking out for your buddies. So we want them that fast.
Yep.
And he delivers. Popular or not popular, I'm like, that's a tough position.
There is absolutely 0 people we are calling out as individuals in this deal. Mm-hmm. I'm a race director in Underwood, so I take just as much blame. Not blame. I'm just as much as could be criticized.
You're refereeing me.
Yes.
And
I'm going to be a race director tomorrow night in Estevan, and I'm going to help out in Williston on Saturday night in between announcing and helping out and doing both or whatever. I'm going to be helping out trying to get that squared away in Williston on Saturday, and then I do the whole mod tour. So I have to look at this, and I need to learn from what we just saw, and we need to correct it. We just need to get it better because the fans in the stands are the ones making the voice or have the voice right now. We're getting asked.
Yeah. Well, it's getting hard to explain.
Yes, it's getting hard to explain.
At the end of the day, you jumped twice and you still got +6.
Yeah.
That's hard to explain. So
I'm sure it's talks in your group where you sit.
I had a very constructive conversation with a lady in my group, and I seen it differently when she pointed it out. It took me a few minutes to comprehend that the race car starts the race after the initial start, but the whole thing, I mean, it's been on my mind all week long. So obviously you too. So like we touched on, sprint cars have got to pass that cone before they do anything. That's where they have cultivated the answer. I think one cone really early in 3, just let them go.
Let's set it right out on the track. Make them go around that cone. Everybody has to go around that cone, right out in the middle of 3.
Well, yeah. We watch sprint cars have it coming out of 4.
Yeah.
When we were single file, but starting them underneath the flag stand's not the right spot.
You're right, Zach. You do get dock position, and they don't tell you till the next flag. My apologies. Mm-hmm. And you get 2 cars. Get rid of cones. Yeah, we can get rid of the restart cones altogether, and that's
That's not. I'm down to 1. None's even better.
Leader starts the race.
Leader starts the race. I'd like to see maybe a cone. I mean, it ain't starting it out of 2 because we've watched sprint cars in our life start out of 2. I don't think that's right. But I think once you get to 3, it's. I mean, when they had brake floors and they were all jacked up, let them go when they want to go. Into 3.
Yes.
Cone at the end of the straightaway. From here to the flagman is you.
We're still discussing it. We only came up 13 minutes short at 10 o'clock. I told you we'd almost get to 10.
So, football.
You're welcome, Brock.
I'm not sure how big of football fans you are, but I'm thinking of Derrick Henry and what he looked like when he played college. Or I think he was in high school. He was like a foot taller playing against these guys. Even in the pros, he just stood out so much against the rest. And that's what Caden's doing. Yeah, there's probably a little bit of pushing the rules to your saying, but that's racing. If you're not pushing the envelope, you're not trying.
Somebody else is.
Right. So I'm just saying, again, they exaggerated. He's just another level. He's just another level. Having a perfect season says that.
Mm-hmm. He's defending that, so he's living in that world. Exaggerated is the problem with Caden's deal. He was in the back of the pack. He's not nearly as exaggerated when he's up with the other 8 cars in the front, but back there, I mean, it looks like it looks.
So, and Zach, just flagman starts the original start. We got that. Leader starts on a restart, but you have to be in turn 4. Where is the line of turn 4? Because I'm not calling you guys out at Boone. I'm not calling Super Nationals. I watch Super Nationals.
Yeah. And it's a tighter corner. That's different.
I see some guys start at the top of 3. They're starting well into turn 3, and they're turning down the hill, and they're going. I mean, where is the line? Where does turn 4 start? You know, that's the – because, I mean, I just showed the video of Travis Hagen. He started in the middle of 3.
Mm-hmm. Everyone can do what they want to do. It's the United States. That's what's great. We're celebrating 250. But –
Inbounds, out of bounds.
Eli Turnbull could win every race in the slingshot. Well, I'm going to move up, advance myself. Slayton, same thing. I'm going to go to the sport mod. I'd love to see Caden hop up to the stock cars. He's ready for that. He's ready for that.
Good enough driver for any class
or sport mod. Yes,
and he's got he's got the driver presentation, no doubt about it. But nonetheless, it was a hot topic last year. We're talking about it now.
I feel like it got reignited Sunday night.
No cones doesn't hurt my feelings, but with no cones, I just soon have one at the end of the straightaway and let them go out in the middle of the track, to tell you the truth. Keep them up high so you can see them, and then after that, if somebody wants to crawl around the bottom of the tires, so be it. I mean, the race is on for everybody. Once they pass that cone, it's go time. Be all stuck together going into that cone into 3. I'm talking at the end of the straightaway, not in 3. At the end of the straightaway. You guys got it all.
This would have been a nice time to have Bruce call in. Or Caden call in.
Yeah, they might. We're not done yet.
I just don't want to feel like we're calling anybody out. We're just calling out. There's a big topic. I've received phone calls and text messages this week. We were discussing this very thing. We were... You know, it was a hot topic. How does the guy get to win the feature when he jumps every restart? That's the exact question that was proposed to me.
Well, and when you can't answer it clearly, it doesn't feel right, and it's hard to answer. Cone, middle of the track, at the end of the straightaway. Everybody has to be to the right side of it. That way, when they come out 4 wide, they can, because they went in side by side on the cone. Yeah. You can move it 50 feet in if you want, but my point is keep them to the right, both lanes, and the race is on after that cone, because the mods are doing it anyway.
It's on my list of things. Be ready for discussions this fall. At
the cream's going to get to the top anyway.
Well,
no, Travis did not get called for jumping. Travis did not jump, as far as I'm concerned. Mods kind of start wherever the hell they want to start.
You know, with that said, pull the cones back. Or out. I'm with Zach.
You know, I'm telling you, as a fan, I don't pay attention to that cone at all. I didn't even know the cone was there.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and that magnifies the question. You didn't even know it was there. My person didn't realize that the driver started the race after the initial start.
Right.
See, those kind of things there all play into it too, very constructively. Again, if we're nothing here, we would try to explain it in layman's terms how this is played.
And
With that said, the toolbox isn't right.
And you have to explain it in layman's terms, but you have to be specific about your
Every little
layman's-
detail matters, and let's make sure everybody in the conversation
Yep.
understands
Yep.
what that means. Yep.
just so we can get on the same page. Because, and maybe it's not even maybe it's a moot point.
And it goes back to my question I asked you a couple weeks ago. Does it really matter on the restart? And you guys all just yelled at me, yes.
Restarts are everything.
I mean, when you have two equal drivers, it's a place of division. I mean, one guy can start better. I used to say Hank got a car on every restart. Guaranteed.
Starts and restarts can make or break your race. End of this discussion.
Could be the difference between the top 3 and the top 10. I mean, we talk about the lanes. I mean, you're tougher than dirt. You got lane choice. That matters. There's people that want lane choice now. I think that's cool.
So
one thing at a time.
your rules on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, would that have changed this race?
No.
He had lane choice. That doesn't change the starting spot.
Yeah, that doesn't change the starting location. The same starting rules, the same rules on the Tough and the Dirt Tour are same as Nodak because I wrote them the same time. So I got to adjust the Tough and the Dirt Tour rules as well to that doc.
That's why the Constitution has amendments.
Yep.
It was a great idea. Just need a little tuning, a little bit clearer understanding.
When you put a rule out, it sounds good in the spirit of what you're saying in the rule. That's why you got to be way more specific. You have to get down to the T's and dot the T's.
But IMCA doesn't have?
No, they leave it up to the racetracks.
I've often said, Craig, one of my favorite lines, different places do things differently.
Yep.
Doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it's different. And that's important because, as I've said, the people behind the scenes that make it go as a collaborated group, that's how they want it presented. And like I say, it was a hot topic last year, and it's hot right now. So, and going into the mod tour, and you're the race director. I mean, make sure the toolbox works for everybody, driver and you. It's time. We test it out over the weekend here. Put it going out in the middle of the back straightaway. Everybody to the right.
Yep.
Let her rip. So,
we did make it to 10 o'clock almost.
We always do.
God, we got a half hour left in us. Who are you kidding?
Not me. I'm ready for bed.
All right. Well, we'll see. Craig, you betting anything?
I'm looking forward to this mod tour.
Hey, a little fantasy deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you're gonna take Chris and Sladen out again for supper, and yeah.
We'll get
I
the
know.
list. I'll get the list
Mr.
of drivers
Chris is paying
pre-registered. We'll send it out.
With that said, is Steven going on it? Do you know?
Yes.
He is going on it. Okay.
the whole thing?
I believe so. Parker and Sladen there is pit crew.
Okay. Okay. If I don't drag around a car, I might be your backup race director guy. I'm kind of curious how this goes now. So
I'll put a headset on you all week. You want to come with us all week? I'll put a headset on you.
Careful what you ask for. You might get her.
Roving pit reporter.
Oh, boy. Me and Max Man could go around do some interviews, huh? Oh, man.
No, I was going to put a official headset on you, and
okay.
you sit down in 3 and 4 and you monitor the restarts.
Yeah, kind of where the spot is.
You just monitor. You just feed back to Zach and I, going, "Hey, this guy here, you know."
I might be that guy.
Hey, Broxma, to the back.
Yeah. I don't care how you do it in Iowa. That's how we do it here. Different places do it differently. No. Yeah. Hot topic. Glad we talked about it. Some clarity on some stuff.
Learning every time somebody turns this show on, they learn. Yeah, so the fantasy, we'll do a separate fantasy unless I score enough points ahead of you guys to move me ahead, then we'll put it in with the regular
At
one.
Christmas time, I'm going to say, who won this thing? Well, we all won something.
It's still going.
It's still going.
Yeah. What's the deadline on this deal? Yeah.
Until Craig wins, doesn't end.
And he doesn't have to throw Jordan in the ditch.
We'll be picking NASCAR Oh, man.
man.
How is the NFL involved in the racing?
What was his name again? He stood out in front. Yeah, Henry. Yeah. Well, Craig says he's good, so I want him. Oh, heck. All right.
Okay.
Woo.
Well, we'll call it a night.
All right. Well, again, got some 4th of July. We've got a great Can-Am deal. Hope the weatherman plays good with us. The late model show. I can't wait. I can't wait, Craig.
It's got to go. It's got to go. It's going to be so good.
Oh, exciting. And then 4th of July weekend tour. Wow.
Yeah, we won't see you guys again until, what did we figure out? We said,
God, it's going to be after the 11th.
I would say about the 15th.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're going to push all the shows out until the 15th.
3 weeks away.
Well, we got to do our draft, though, somewhere in there for the mod tour.
We're just going to have to
do it over the
text.
phone. Yeah.
Our picks are so random. Excuse me, ma'am. The Crisco's over there. I got to take this.
You just
Why did Marketplace bomb out on the 4th of July? Well, they had some fantasy thing they were playing. Craig was nowhere to be found for 3 hours.
Well, Stu, you're taking Pierce. I'm taking Davenport. Did Brandon take Pierce? I guess he did.
Well,
Mr. Hoffman for me.
Well, Stu and I kind of discussed. I can't remember when I talked to him. I think it was Sunday or whatever. I said I'm tossing up between JD and Pierce. You know, like which one do I go with? And so he basically said whichever one I don't take, he was taking. So
I saw that
And
there.
that's
Like,
probably right.
come on, rain down on 4th here. 4th pick.
on the tour, yeah, we're a week and a half away from the tour.
Yes.
Exciting. Okay, I didn't
Very.
start the music. Did I start the music? I did not. Get the going away music here playing. Okay, well.
Be a perfect time to play closing time, but
can't.
Thank you for
you can
watching.
sing it.
Thanks for tuning in. If you watched on any of the other outlets, YouTube or Spotify, thank you for sticking around this long while we went in a tangent. If you only listened, you might want to go back and watch the video.
Yeah.
Just
if you got any great ideas, throw them out.
Yeah, we
never know.
we like topics. We like hot sauce topics.
Yeah.
And we're not calling any individuals out or any tracks out. We're just saying it's something that needs to be
Good on
discussed.
Caden. You had a magical year.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yep,
Just,
we're not.
That race was just too easy to use as an example.
Exactly.
just don't punch anybody, right?
Just don't punch anybody.
Yeah, don't get kicked out.
And you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
For Jordan, Craig, I'm Brandon. See you guys in a couple weeks.
Vroom, vroom.